All right, guys, it's time. It's a very interesting pay per view. Only 5 matches. 3 hours is what the length of a pay per view typically is. But with only 5 matches, it's definitely interesting. Welcome to the stream. We're watching Fastlane 2023. Should be a good show. I mean, hopefully, we shall see. Okay, but with that being said, the show is just starting off right now. We can see an intro right here from Pat McAfee and Ricky's loving it. Andrew, my brother Nautic, great to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We've got Ricky in the house. Ricky, I know you're loving some Pat McAfee right now. That's right. Good to see you, my brother Ricky. I missed you guys as well. We got Anil in the house. Anil, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Tony is here. Great to see you, my man. Welcome. That's right. New AEW Tag Team Champions. I'm actually not mad about it. Okay, I love the FTR2. I know they're a great tag team, but it was about time that Ricky and Bill would do something. So I'm glad that they did. I'm glad there's some movement at least in that the tag team division. I'm glad that we're now having new champions in Ricky and of course Bill. So Ricky, congratulations to you. Gary, my brother, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. That's right. Let's go, Pat. Oh, really, Ricky? Really? You're going to tell me that now? Andrew says Jade is at Fastlane now to see how will she be used. So, according to the dirt sheets, Jade Cargill is here tonight at Fastlane. She is going to be there tomorrow night, Monday Night for Raw, and she's also going to be there Friday night for SmackDown. Apparently, all 3 shows. She's working all 3. So we shall see. That's right. We got Tony saying new signee Jade Cargill shook hands. Yes, she did. So one thing is clear as day, right? That she is going straight to the main roster, that she's not going to be hanging around in NXT. She's already shooting to the moon. That is for certain. That's for sure. She's already going up, and tonight she's going to be here. But what is she going to do? We don't have a lot going on tonight. We only have 5 matches in total. And what I was saying was that if you were to give 30 minutes each, to each match, it would still account to 2 hours and 30 minutes. 5 matches, you give each match 30 minutes, it'd still be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So you still have that 30 minutes of time left. So either you give us some fillers, you give us a promo, or you give those 30 minutes straight to Jade Cargill. Because if you look at the women's scene tonight, there's only one match happening. That's Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. So is Jade Cargill, perhaps Charlotte Flair wins this match and Jade Cargill comes out to confront Charlotte? I think that could happen, but we shall see. Time will tell. Rory, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. That's right, Ricky. Much love to you. Congratulations, Ricky. Jade looked all but there you go. There you go, Drew. Andrew. And we got Ricky saying that the Undertaker's at NXT this Tuesday. I know. Apparently, if he shows up, wait. What is Corey Graves wearing? What kind of a suit is that? That's a half black, half pink. What is that? What is that suit? Wow. All right, you talk about a tag team title change in AEW. We're kicking things off right here with the tag team championship match over here at Seth. Cody Rhodes is kicking off the show, along with, of course, Jey Uso, and they're taking on the Judgment Day. I don't see the titles changing hands tonight. I don't see the titles going over to Cody and Jay, just because I don't believe that WWE really has thought it out how they're going to carry this apparent team of Cody and Jay. Also, I don't believe that WWE is going to give Cody Rhodes a title, before the world title itself. They're not going to hand him any other secondary mid card or tag team title until then. I don't think so. I'm certain about the fact that the Judgment Day will find a way to retain tonight. Let me know what you guys think, but I think Judgment Day here absolutely winning the match. Welcome, good to see you. I picked Priest and Finn. Me too, Ricky. I'm right with you, brother. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. I actually needed some water. This is great. Thanks. Yeah, this is great. And Anil says, I heard Carlito might turn out to be LW's mystery partner. I've heard so too. I think it will be just great if it turns out to be Bad Bunny, I mean, everybody, absolutely confident that it's going to be Carlito, and music hits and it's Bad Bunny. I think that would be a very pleasant surprise. Of course, not very likely because Bad Bunny, of course, he's got his own commitments. So I don't think he'd make it tonight. But Carlito certainly looks like it's going to be him. And, he already signed a contract earlier this year. He showed up at Backlash. He's already under contract with the WWE. Dirt sheets are saying that, okay, Carlito signed a contract, but we're not certain if he's going to be here full time or if he's going to be here once in a while. That we will find out hopefully soon. I like that. That's right, Ricky. Indeed. We got the first prediction here. Tony says Cody and Jade. Wow. Tony says that we're going to get new tag team champions tonight. That's interesting. Gray's jacket looks to be a... okay, that makes sense. If that's it, then that makes total sense. Thanks, Andrew. Wait. Tony says not. My real pick is... So everybody thinks it's going to be the Judgment Day. I don't blame you for that. I don't think that WWE even has thought out how they're going to carry, Cody and Jay as a tag team. For that reason, I absolutely do not see them, winning tonight. Absolutely don't. Yep. But let's see what happens here. We're getting I'm not surprised, I was actually talking about how they have 30 minutes of time left because there's only 5 matches. 30 minutes each, still would make up 2 hours and 30 minutes. But, of course, this is how they're going to do it. They're going to give us 30 minutes of fillers, 30 minutes of video packages. I mean, look at this video package right here. It's long. It's a long video package, is it not? Good to see everybody. Once again, welcome. That's right. Fastlane is upon us. We're going to get to the first match once we'll be done with this very, very long video package. And it seems like we're about done. Oh, it's still going on. Ricky says, remember, guys, no True tonight. We see him next week. That's right, Ricky. We miss True tonight. We're missing True tonight. Tony says, if Rhea shows up and interferes, I hope Jade comes in and body slams out of nowhere. It would be interesting, right? But I've got a feeling, I really have got a feeling that Jade Cargill is going to go straight after Charlotte. Because, I mean, look at Jade. The first opponent that comes to your mind when you look at Jade, it's Charlotte, is it not? I think that Charlotte wins tonight, and Jade Cargill comes out, confronts her. We get our first blockbuster match at Survivor Series. Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill. Believe that. I think so. But you know what? Good to see you once again. Great to see you. But you know what, Jade Cargill coming in, I'm afraid what's going to happen with people like Raquel Rodriguez, who barely got a shot anyways. Now with Jade Cargill coming in, the spots are going to be even limited. So we shall see. We got Rummet saying TNT Collision versus Fastlane. Definitely. He says it means a WWE 2010-2015 storyline versus 2023 storyline. That's interesting. Speaking of competition, next week is going to be real competition where we've got NXT, we've got Dynamite going head to head. Of course, speaking of NXT, it's a loaded show. We got John Cena, Paul Heyman, we got Cody Rhodes, and possibly the Phenom. And let's not forget Asuka on NXT. If you talk about Dynamite, it's also a loaded show in its own rights. We've got Adam Copeland versus Luchasaurus and a few other matches. I mean, it's tough competition, but I'll be honest with you, James, I hope you're not listening. I feel that that Dynamite is going to get absolutely massacred next Tuesday. They're not going to do well. I don't think so. And we got Gary saying somebody's going to turn on somebody too. That's interesting, Gary. Gary with those big old eyes. I see that. Good to see you once again. Welcome. Hello. I like your thoughts, brother. I like you, brother. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. And here he is. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, making his way out. He's got a big-ass smile on his face. That's right. Ricky, next week, the season premiere of SmackDown on Fox. The last season premiere, because from next year, as you told me earlier, Ricky, next year SmackDown is going to go to USA. So this is the final season premiere of the show on Fox. That's right. CM Punk returned. That's what everybody's saying. I think it's going to happen as well. We shall find more about it in the coming days, but I certainly think CM Punk's coming back. And we've got Ricky saying, I think we see Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. I would like that. And to be honest with you, I would much rather have them save and preserve this Jade Cargill versus Charlotte Flair match for WrestleMania than Survivor Series. I'm pretty sure they would have an itch to give us this match at Survivor Series because they're trying to book Survivor Series as a big deal, right? So they would have an itch to do it, and it makes total sense to have Jade versus Charlotte. But I would have much rather waited until WrestleMania. We shall see, Ricky. I would like this. I would certainly like for this to happen. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's going to be, I don't know. That's a tough call. I wouldn't put one person against one person. I would put one brand against one brand. And right now, I feel that WWE is winning. Yep. We got G Money here. Good to see you, my brother. He says, what's good, buddy? How are you? I feel like Gunther's reign is more impressive than Roman's because exactly. And just like you said, Gunther delivers banger after banger after banger after banger after bangers. That's right. I totally agree with that. And, I had Gunther is a fighting champion. He shows up, he wrestles, he shows up to media conferences, he talks. Yeah, I like Gunther a lot. I respect him, and I do agree with you. And, to be honest with you, very honestly, he took a title, right, that was in the dirt. You talk about the Intercontinental Champion and the past champions, the recent champions. You talk about Sami Zayn, right? You talk about all the people who held the gold recently. They were terrible champions. They did not bring any prestige or any honor to the Intercontinental Championship. It was in the dirt. Gunther took a title from the dirt and he made that title feel like a championship. He made that title feel important. Somebody great once said that it's not a championship that makes a champion, but it's actually a champion that makes a title feel like a championship. A man is what makes a title important, and Gunther certainly made that Intercontinental Championship feel important. I totally agree with that. Yep. And Ricky says, I agree, NXT were winning rating. That's right. Look, AEW Dynamite this week itself with Adam Copeland's, it still feels weird to say that full name, but with Adam Copeland's Dynamite debut, right, when he was going to talk to the fans for the first time ever in AEW, for that episode, AEW lost ratings, lost viewership, and we're not just talking a few, we're talking big numbers here. So they lost viewership for that episode, such an important episode. I can only imagine how much they're going to lose next week, especially with days moving. Not Wednesday, it's on Tuesday that it's going up against John Cena, Paul Heyman, Cody Rhodes, possibly Taker, Asuka, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, and more. I don't think it's going to be a very good night for AEW next week. We shall see. Mike Roman still impersonating. It's never going to change, brother. By the way, I like Jey Uso's, outfit tonight, all blue, everything. He's channeling his inner SmackDown once again, even though he's a part of Raw now. I like how he's all dressed in blue. That's right. Gunther is only thing stopping Jade Cargill. That's right, Rory. And when the bell rings, all bets are off. Exactly. And, I believe everybody here has so far said that it's got to be the Judgment Day that's going to retain the titles. And I agree with that. I totally do. And that's right. It is for the. I still find it very absurd, right? We can talk about it for years and years and years. I find it absolutely ridiculous that the poor tag team champions still have to carry two sets of titles. Everybody else now has got one title. Why the tag team champions have to carry two sets? It's beyond me. Why? It makes no sense. The red and the blue, they don't really make the titles feel very expensive, very pricey. They the colors make them feel like toys, and that's not a very good look. So they definitely need, are in dire need of revamping the tag team titles. Really. And here we are, guys. The match is underway. The bell's gone, and we've got Damian Priest and Jey Uso circling around the ring right now. Let's see what's going to be going on. Okay, Damian Priest staring down at Jey Uso. The crowd seems sort of tuned in, sort of not. I see a lot of people here, their butts on the seat, not a lot of people standing. That's not a very good sign. But here we are, they lock horns, and Damian Priest already overpowering Jey Uso, sending him to the corner. Uso with a headlock on Damian Priest, trying to get him in the center of the ring here. Priest trying to overpower Uso, trying to get away from him before an Irish whip here from Priest to Jey Uso. Uso with the rebounds, shoulder strike, and Damian Priest here with a shoulder tackle to Jey Uso. Jey Uso going right down here. Damian Priest is standing tall. He gets the first laugh in the match, and Uso does not look very happy about it. He gets right up to his feet. Priest here winking at Finn Balor, telling him he's got his number. There you go. A bit of a show of overconfidence here from Priest and Uso. One more time, getting in the center of the ring. They're again circling around. Yeah, some trash talking here between Priest and Cody. Uso, one more time, locking horns with Damian Priest. One more time, it's deja vu because Priest again overpowers Uso, sends him to the corner, and the referee here with a rope break. And Priest was going to go for the big punch, but Uso with a nice reversal and landing a few punches straight to the gut of Damian Priest here, followed by an Irish whip. Priest reverses it, sends Uso over to the corner, and Uso meets him with an uppercut here. Priest in trouble as Uso with a kick to the leg. And once again, Uso gets Priest in his corner. Cody Rhodes tags himself in. And now we're looking at a 2-on-1 here on Priest. Priest in trouble as a very fresh and hot Cody Rhodes comes right in, and he's got a headlock locked in on Damian Priest. I think Priest is going to cash in after the last man standing. Wow, if that happens, that's going to be crazy. Okay, that would be crazy. You know what? Actually, talking about the cash in, it's quite interesting because I feel that we're so comfortable with the Judgment Day and we're so comfortable with what they're doing right now that I actually almost forgot about the cash in part. Big up to you, be it G Money, for bringing that up because I totally forgot about it. You're right. He still has the briefcase. And in earlier years, in previous years, every single time, every single show, you'd wonder, is he going to cash in? Is he going to cash in tonight? Is he going to cash in Payback or Fastlane? But, this time around with Priest having the briefcase, not saying that it's in the wrong hands, but I don't feel that kind of excitement for every single pay-per-view that, oh my gosh, he's going to cash in, So let's see if that's going to happen tonight. Or maybe they'll save it for perhaps Survivor Series. We shall find out. Jay is feeling Uso already. You know it, brother. And Finn Balor now tags himself in. That's right. Finn Balor going after Jey Uso. I see how Jay's all blue tonight. Even the blue extensions in his hair, the blue pants, the blue elbow pads. Jey Uso is channeling his inner. Are you sure that's Jay and not Jimmy? Yeah, that's like representative of SmackDown right here. Okay. And once again, headbutt here from Jey Uso to Finn Balor, getting him in the corner and a tag once again. Cody Rhodes with a tag and a punch straight to the head of Finn Balor, followed by a headlock. Finn Balor sending Cody over to the ropes, rebounds one more time. Finn Balor on top of Cody's shoulders. Cody Rhodes here going to go for the big one. Is he going? Oh my goodness. Oh, straight to the gut. And once again, a suplex here to Finn Balor. Is Finn Balor going to reverse it? Cody Rhodes has him up 90 degrees in the air. Finn Balor trying to get away, trying to move his legs, trying to get the momentum on his side. But before that, Cody Rhodes sends him straight down to the mat, face first. Finn Balor in trouble. Cody Rhodes twisting up his arm. And there we are, tag mate to Jey Uso. Uso with a headbutt to Finn Balor. Yeah, I still don't think, even though they're dominating this part of the match, I certainly do not see them walking away with the tag team championships. And an Irish whip here from Uso. Finn Balor trying to reverse it. And here we are now. Elbow strike to the head. Oh my goodness. Damian Priest, the dirty, dirty Damian from behind with a big kick straight to the head. And the referee absolutely blinded. Cody Rhodes tries to dispute it, but the referee is just focus on making sure Cody doesn't get involved, not even taking a look at what Damian Priest has been doing. Literally, Damian Priest hit Jey Uso in the face in front of the referee not bulging an ear. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. But anyways, the tag's being made. Damian Priest now is a legal guy in the center of the ring, mocking Cody Rhodes as he stands over Jey Uso's body, obviously dominating this part of the match here. One more time, a very quick tag made over to Finn Balor. Following that up with an Irish whip to Jey Uso and a series of kicks here from Finn as well as from Damian. Oh my goodness, dude, Jey Uso. Finn now going for the cover on Uso, but Uso with a kick out. That's right. Finn with a headlock locked in. I've got to say, between the Judgment Day members tonight, I've got to say that Damian Priest has absolutely impressed me a lot more than Finn Balor has. The most that I've seen from Finn tonight have been a few headlocks here and there, but Damian Priest really has been putting in the work, has been dominating with those big strikes, hard-hitting strikes. Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed watching Damian Priest over Finn Balor tonight, that's for certain. And Jey Uso now trying to inch closer to Cody, trying to make that hot and desperate tag, but Finn Balor here doing a pretty decent job trying to make sure that Jey Uso stays away from Cody once again. Big kick straight to the head. Jey Uso falls flat. Finn Balor going for the cover again, but Uso with the kick out. Wow, what a match. What a back and forth for certain, right? But this part of the match, I would say halfway through, Jey Uso definitely has lost control over the steering wheel. Jey Uso definitely not doing very well at the moment, and Judgment Day has got the key to his gate for sure. Once again, tag being made to Damian Priest. Clay, great to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. It's an intense match going on at the moment. Very, very intense for sure. And here we are. And I see Clay here says that Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso probably going to win. Clay's the only person in the chat so far who has said this, right? Because everybody else says it's going to be the Judgment Day. So we shall find out. By the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you join us in the chat, because we are here all about discussion, all about the chat, and all about community. So make sure you talk to us. We love talking. And here we are one more time. Jey Uso with a few punches straight to Damian. Damian Priest grabs him by the head and sends him hard down to the mat here. That's right. Cody not looking happy at all. At all. One more time. Uppercut to Jey Uso. Jey Uso. Oh my goodness. And following that up, Damian Priest hits Jey Uso with an uppercut and tries to do the same to Cody, who is standing on the apron. Cody Rhodes tries to fight it back, but once again, the referee not really, saying anything to the Judgment Day members, but only getting in Cody Rhodes' face. I've got a feeling that this referee is a sellout. I definitely have a very bad feeling about it. Definitely seems like he's in the same bed with the Judgment Day. Yep, and one more time, Finn Balor has been tagged in. And what did I tell you about Balor in this match? I mean, every single time that he has been tagged in, he has put Jey Uso in a headlock. And once again, he's been tagged in, and there's a headlock once again. I knew this was coming, my brother Andrew. Welcome. What do I say? Yeah, that's right. Not in the studio tonight, but, it's the same AJ that you get in the studio, even right now. Much love to you, Andrew. I know. I was supposed to be there, but, plans changed. Sorry about that. And here we are now. Series of punches straight to the gut of Finn Balor. Finn Balor now trying to make sure that Jey Uso is away from Cody. He's literally an arm's length away, or half an arm's length away here from Cody Rhodes. Cody trying to inch closer. There you are, very desperate. Jey Uso with the punch straight to the head of Finn Balor. I've got a feeling he'll get the job done this time. It's almost there. Cody, a little bit. Oh my goodness, that's right. Yeah, Finn Balor with an Irish whip to Jey Uso. Jey Uso taking advantage of that and hits Damian Priest in the head, getting him off the apron. Following that up with a punch to Finn Balor, getting him down to the mat as well. It's only Jey and Cody right now, and a very desperate and a much-needed tag has finally been made to Cody Rhodes, who has been tagged in, and he's unleashing hell right here on Finn Balor. There you are, Finn Balor down. Cody Rhodes right now has got the momentum on his side. Oh yeah, following that up with the crossbody slam. Finn Balor in trouble. Cody, beautiful job again. Straight kick straight to the head, going for the cover on Finn. Finn kicks out at 2.5, but Cody has still got the momentum going, momentum running, that's for certain. Let's go, Cody. Let's go, Cody. And here we are now. That's right. He's channeling his inner Randy Orton right now. That's right. He definitely learned something from Randy from those legacy days, did he not? Is he going to go for the RKO? or perhaps, the elbow strike to Damian. Damian was trying to get involved. He was trying to get in the ring, but before he could, while he was in the apron, Cody Rhodes hits him with an elbow strike, gets him off the apron. Finn Balor takes advantage of the distraction, goes for the possum pin. Cody kicks out. Cody got to go for the crossroads. Finn Balor tries to do the same on Cody. Cody gets away. Good job. Gets on the ropes. Was going to go for the Cody cutter, but Finn Balor this time with the reversal gets Cody down. Goes for the cover. Cody kicks out at a 1.5, and the match still continues. What a match! I've got to say, what a match so far. I mean, I love doing commentary for these matches, but a lot of times the matches don't allow for me to get so into the match. But this one right here, with their performance, with their back and forth, I totally am into it, and I'm loving it. This is a great match so far. Finn Balor running over to Cody, gets him down, sends him straight to the turnbuckle, back first. Cody collapses down, and Finn Balor now going to go for the coup de grace. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. Cody gets up very quickly, and Finn Balor on the turnbuckle right now, and Cody Rhodes trying to take advantage. Ricky says, please, thank you for that, my brother Ricky. Really appreciate that. That's right. We are now on X as well. X.com/Wrasslinews. Instagram.com/Wrasslinews. Make sure to follow and send your love right there. Mustafa, my man, good to see you. And I like that. Me too. Is there a media scrum happening tonight, Tony? Because I know the WWE does not really have media scrums for every single show. Oh my goodness, beautiful superplex on the top turnbuckle. Cody Rhodes gets Finn Balor down hard to the mat right there. And Cody also took a lot of damage from that big fall. There he goes, straight to the back of the head. And referee checking on Cody, making sure he's okay. And Cody has given the red-green signal. That's right, that fall definitely took a lot out of Cody as well. And now he has to go ahead and make the tag to Jay. And guys, what did I tell you? Cody and Jay are not going to win, and the fact that Cody is tagging in Jay right now, it's certain that Jay Uso is going to lose. Cody would never take the pin, but Jay certainly will, and he will take the pin right in a few minutes. Jay Uso and Cody Rhodes, they cannot win the match. At least I don't think so. And Damian Priest now with an Irish whip to Jey Uso. Jey Uso with a nice reversal, and following that up with a kick to the gut. And here we are now taking off his T-shirt. The showboarding here from Jey Uso is so unnecessary at this point of the match. And he gets Damian Priest up on his shoulder right now. Priest gets whipped for the taller, the bigger guy. It's not easy to showboard, get him on the shoulders and try to pull that off. Jey Uso needs to be focused. And here we are now with a spinning kick to Damian Priest, getting him down and in the corner. Let's see how long is he going to be able to continue to keep the momentum on his side. We've got Uyada here. Good to see you. Welcome. Ricky says, we have fast media scrum. That's great. Now, if there's a media scrum happening after Fastlane, you know that Jade Cargill is going to be here, because usually they don't really have media scrums after Fastlane. And if they are having one, yeah, Jade Cargill's here, guys. It's certain. And here we are now, Jey Uso on the top turnbuckle looking to fly. Priest could do nothing about it. Beautiful landing, going for the cover on Priest, but Priest kicks out yet again. What a back and forth, I've got to say. What a back and forth here. Really, truly awesome. I'm loving it. Thanks for the hydrate button, my I was about to say thanks for the hydrate button, my brother Nautic Andrew. But here we are back again. And as you can see here, kick straight to the head of Jey Uso. Jey Uso in trouble. There we are. And Priest finally gets the job done. He's going to go for the cover. I told you guys that Priest, oh my goodness, near fall. But wow, Priest has to do a lot more to get Jey Uso down and out, I guess. It seemed like that was it. It seemed like Uso was perhaps going to lose the match, but no, he kicks out. And looking at the time, guys, we have hit the first 30 minutes of this pay-per-view. The first 30 minutes have been achieved, which is interesting. I was calculating. If they give every single match, because we have 5 matches in total, and if they give every single match 30 minutes each, it would still account to 2 hours and 30 minutes. A pay-per-view is usually, 3 hours. but I see their strategy. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to fill up the rest of the 30 minutes with fillers, with video packages and whatnot, and that way they'll be able to hit the 3 hours mark. That's for certain. And Priest was going to go for the big one on Jey Uso, but Jey Uso gets away in time here, pulls the ropes down as Priest was going to go up, running up to Uso. Priest goes down, Finn Balor trying to take care of it, but Uso now with a beautiful dive through the second rope and goes shooting up straight to Damian Priest as well as Finn Balor, getting them both down. And Uso once again looking to climb the top turnbuckle. Priest is down. Uso with a frog splash on Priest, and is this going to be it? Cover. It's a cover, but Finn Balor in just the nick of time. We've got Finn Balor here, and he saves the match, at least for now. And Cody Rhodes now with the Cody Cutter on Finn Balor, taking him out for good for the rest of the match, I'm certain. But yes, just like I said, Cody and Jay are not winning, guys. It's not happening. And Jay is now trying to get up to his feet. He's trying to make things happen. But I said it before. I'll say it again. Priest and Cody are not winning this match. It's not happening. It's not happening. And let's see. Ricky, can you hear me just fine? Yeah, I see. Any technical glitches? I hope everything's fine. Yeah, much love to you guys. And here we are again. Jey Uso with those wild and evil eyes looking down at his target, Damian Priest. Priest is definitely going to counter. There you go. Knee strike to the head. Following that up with a choke slam. Oh my goodness. Jey Uso gets away. Nice. Uso with the spear. Shout out to Adam Copeland, I believe, in AEW. But Uso with a spear to Priest. Crazy. Did you see that, Ricky? Uso with a spear. And that noise was heard across the planet. And here we are now with Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio coming out, providing the distraction that the Judgment Day possibly needs right now. Uso getting in the face of Rhea. Must I say, Rhea looks gorgeous tonight. Of course, she doesn't have a match, right? She's not wrestling, is she? So, of course, she looks good, definitely. With a big-ass smile on her face as well. Jey Uso. Yeah, I like Rhea tonight. She looks good. She looks fresh. And Uso now, of course, distracted. Priest is going to take advantage. That's for certain. Saw it coming. Finn Balor from behind, and Priest running up to Uso, hitting him with an uppercut. Wherever is Cody Rhodes right now, right? Where is Cody? That's right. I like that. And I'm not sure. Is anybody having any technical glitches? Ricky, if it's only you, I'd say just try to restart the app, brother. It should work. Thank you. Go for the cover on Jay, and Cody finally gets in here. And nice. Cody Rhodes gets in there and makes a save in a nick of time. That's awesome. That's great. And that is truly great. Okay, yeah, just checked. It seems to be working. The stream is fine. Thanks for the confirmation, guys. And here we are again. The match still continues. Not sure what's happening here. The match still continues. Definitely intense here. Close call indeed. And now we're getting, I guess, a tornado tag team. Yeah, from a traditional tag team, this has literally turned into a tornado. And we've got Priest and Cody Rhodes with a little bit of a dance. And we've got Jey Uso and Finn Balor in the corner. Priest was going to go running over to Cody. Cody hits him with a nice kick in the middle of it. And Priest taking care of, oh my goodness, Finn Balor taking out Cody Rhodes. But Jey Uso meeting with a super kick, following that up with a super kick to Dominic. And Finn Balor was going to go running over to the Rose, but Jey Uso hits him with a possum pin, and Rhea Ripley gets the job done. There you are, Rhea Ripley blindsiding, of course, Jey Uso, hitting him with a briefcase before Finn Balor tries to take advantage, hits him with a roll-up pin. The referee goes for the pin, but of course it's a kick out. The match still continues. Rhea cannot believe it. Nobody can believe it. She hit Jey Uso with the briefcase, with the Money in the Bank briefcase, but still he kicked out. Talk about resiliency, right? Talk about resiliency. Thanks for that, Ricky. Thank you for that. And here we are, Damian Priest meeting Cody Rhodes with a choke slam. Choke slam with Cody's back bouncing off the apron, bouncing off the edge of the ring here. And Rhea Ripley, of course, giving orders to Damian, asking him to clear the table. Seems like we could be looking at perhaps a choke slam from Damian on the commentator's desk, or maybe not. Wait a second. JD McDonough The dirty dog of the Judgment Day, McDonough hitting Damian Priest with the briefcase on the commentator's desk, and Cody Rhodes taking advantage, hitting Damian. Guys, these are our the top talent of the company, who can't even break a damn commentator's table. Come on. Where are the days of Kane and the Big Show and Mark Henry and whatnot, where you know what, they would touch a table and the table would collapse? And Cody Rhodes here with the of course a crossroads on the top of the table, that the table does not bend. Okay, all right, sweet though. I mean, nice Cody Cutter here in the middle of the ring. Finn Balor in trouble, surrounded by Jay and Cody. Cody now gonna go for the crossroads. This cannot be it. We're not looking at a title change here, are we? And we are. This is crazy. Nobody, and I mean nobody in the chat predicted the outcome of this match, but it's happened, guys. We're looking at new tag team champions. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are the new WWE tag team champions. That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, I am stunned right now. Really, really am. Wow. This is crazy. Wow, I really am stunned. Cody and Jey Uso have done the unthinkable. They are the new tag team champions. That is insane. You know, before Fastlane started, the world was talking about how we've got new tag team champions in AEW, how FTR are no longer the champions, how those titles have gone over to Ricky and Bill. But look at that, we've got new champions right here. Cody, Rhodes, and Jey Uso are the new champions. That's right, Tony. Cannot believe it. Everybody here lost a point in the predictions, but that's okay. We got a hell of a match, really great match. It took up the first 36 minutes of the show as well, so it took a lot of time, 36 minutes, but it was well worth it. Great match, really, I've got to say. It was intense. It was back and forth. I loved every single of it. It was great. That's right. Undisputed says, wow, title change. Indeed. Did not see it coming, but it has happened, guys. Title change has happened indeed. That is crazy. Crazy. And here we are. Wait a second. What's happened? The celebration still continues. You know what? I'm hoping that Cody would at least give this title a new look. We'll probably talk to the higher ups and give us a new tag team championship. You know, the fact that they still have to carry two sets of the titles here is pathetic. It's been years since those titles were unified, and every single title after that, even the NXT titles, got revamped, but not these ones. It's terrible. These guys need a new set, and single set, not double set, single set of titles. That's for certain. My brother, I was about to text True. Good to see ya. True, we miss you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great time with your family. Much love to you. Great to see you, True. Great to see you. We got Tony saying time for Damian to go out with his mixed tag team partner, Io Sky. That's right. Yep. And we've got, of course, big matches coming up. Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. I expect this match to take place later on in the card, perhaps the second last match on the card, because I feel that Jade Cargill, you know, she will walk out. She will come out in this match or after this match. So no way is it gonna take place, you know, early on in the card. I expect this to be the co-main event. We're talking about Io Sky, Asuka, and Charlotte. I think it's the co-main event. My prediction here is that Charlotte Flair wins the title and she's celebrating in the ring, and out comes Jade Cargill. We get a big confrontation between Charlotte and Jade, and that's how the seeds to a big rivalry begins. And I'm not sure if we're gonna get the actual match between Charlotte and Jade at WrestleMania or before that or Survivor Series or something, but I know that the seeds will be planted tonight. That's what I feel. Jade and Charlotte face to face tonight. I think it's written in the stars, guys. But let me know what you guys think. I'm freaking the hell out. That's right. You know it. Jade is already happy for Cody. You know it. It's her time. It's Cody's time. I'm here for John Cena, says Mustafa. My brother, much love to you. Did you check out my interview with John Cena? I mean, guys, if you're new to the channel, look up our video library and you'll see a lot of interviews that I recently did at the WWE Media Scrum in India with the likes of Gunther, the Imperium, with the likes of Shanky, John Cena himself, and you know, the list goes on. Natalia, the Indus Share, Jinder Mahal, and more. So check out the video library. We've got a lot of interviews, past interviews from guys like Kurt Angle and more right here at Wrasslinews. Check them out. Ricky says tonight we got new tag team champions. That's right, Ricky. That's right. Everybody took an L in the predictions tonight, but it's great. My gosh, Booker T with Wade Barrett. What's this about? That's right. That's right. Nigel, good to see my brother. Tony, that's right. What's happening?
It's already kicking off like Fastlane, man.
Oh, it's been nasty so far.
What is Xavier Woods doing over here?
The legend himself, the legend.
Wade Barrett seems so surprised. I'm a legend? Yes, Wade. You are a legend, I guess.
No, I did. Personally.
What's happening? Is that a sponsor's message? Because I've got a feeling it's a sponsor's message over here. Yeah. This is a sponsor's message, guys. That's what's happening.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
This is so cringe, guys. It's so cringy. Oh my goodness, that was so cringy. A whole segment dedicated to Pizza Hut. That was cringe personified. All right, Brooklyn Joker, my brother, good to see you. I'd love to interview the Usos one day. One day, actually, I'll reach out to the WWE, make it happen. Hopefully, an interview with the Usos before the next pay-per-view. I'll try to make it happen for certain. Yes, next pay-per-view, yep, definitely. I'll try to get an interview with the Usos done. But coming up next is going to be an exciting one. We've got a six-man tag team match coming up. LWO versus the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. We still don't know who the surprise mystery partner is, or at least we're going to pretend like we don't know. But of course, the dirt sheets have claimed that it's Carlito. The guy in my mind was also Carlito. But we're still going to pretend like we don't know, okay, guys? Good stuff. But at least for the predictions, let me know, what do you guys think? Who is the final LWO member, the surprise member here tonight supporting the LWO? I think it's going to be Carlito. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah. That's right. Tony says it's got to be Carlito. We got Brooklyn Joker says, oh, I like that. Brooklyn Joker says Carlito. Tony once again says, or Dragon Lee. Speaking of Dragon Lee, the guy has been very silently pushed to the main roster. He's a main roster member now, officially. The executives were very, pleased with his recent performance, and they have already pushed him to the main roster. He's no longer an NXT talent contract. He's a main roster member now, so that's awesome. Or Andrade. Oh my goodness, I like that. Andrade would be great. Yeah, it's Carlito's rookie. I mean, Carlito makes the most sense, right? He's signed with the WWE, right? He's already been here before at Backlash. It makes sense for it to be Carlito, absolutely. That's right. Mustafa reminded me of Nexus, brother. I'll tell you what, I love the Nexus. Nexus was great. Speaking of merch, I recently did a video on merchandise and what merch I would buy from www.shop.com and what merch I would not. And speaking of merchandise and speaking of the Nexus's t-shirt, right, was one shirt that I would wear very proudly wherever I would go. Let it be to school, to college, let it be to the gym. Anywhere that I would go, I would wear the Nexus's t-shirt very, very proudly. And I really felt like I was one of them. It said in the back, you are either with us or you're against us. It was great. I loved the Nexus. I really loved the Nexus. I wish they would Wade Barrett would bring back the Nexus because I feel like it was a fantastic team. Of course, very short-lived thanks to John Cena. I interviewed Justin Gabriel, a.k.a. PJ Black of the Nexus, like last year, and I asked him, do you blame John Cena for your downfall? And he said it's hard not to, right? They still blame John Cena for the fact that Nexus could not really make it in long term. And Brooklyn Joker says it's got to be wait for it, the return of CM Punk. Not tonight. You know what? It would be crazy. It would be crazy if CM Punk comes back supporting the LWO. That would be. I mean, the fans are going to be so confused. Do we cheer him on? Do we boo him? What's going on here? It's got to be Adam Bomb. I see you, G Money. CR, good to see you. Welcome. G Money says, or Bastian Booger. Or maybe that's right. That's right. Ricky says Dragon Lee lost last night on SmackDown versus Austin Theory. Yep, that's right. But no shame in losing to Austin Theory. After all, he's the guy who defeated John Cena. He defeated John Cena at WrestleMania. It doesn't get any bigger than that. But of course, they did nothing with that victory. I kept saying it, that okay, this guy has defeated John Cena. There's no stopping him now, right? He's going to be on cloud nine. I mean, if they really play their cards right, this guy's going to be the next guy. After all, he beat John Cena at WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. And after that, they just stopped booking him. He started appearing on TV. I just felt like they gave up on him for a while, but now they're finally, bringing him back on TV. They're doing something with him, but the momentum is gone. The fact that he beat John Cena at WrestleMania, nobody talks about it. Michael Cole doesn't say it 10 times or even one time. It's crazy. The fact that he beat John Cena at WrestleMania should be something that should be advertised everywhere he goes. It should be on his t-shirt. Nobody talks about it. Like, it never happened. And that blows my mind, to be honest, guys. It blows my mind. That's right. That's right. And we got Ricky here. Hurley to Apples. We shall see. Bring out the Brooklyn Brawler. I like that. I like that. Yes, and here we are now. Got the Street Profits making their way out. Yeah. It's a shame. They are now with Bobby Lashley, almost. But they still got the same Tron, the same everything, the same outfits. I was hoping for at least an outfit change here for the Street Profits, but here we are. Let's see. At least the colors have changed. I like the colors here tonight. The colors are much more, what should I say? Almighty, right? The colors are much more like the Hurt Business. I like that. And they're grooving to Bobby Lashley's music as Lashley makes his way out. That's nice. But Lashley does not age. When I interviewed Edge for WrestleMania 37, yes, right? He did. So this was, Edge was in the middle of a debate that he looks old, right? Dirties were talking about how he looks old, how WWE is concerned about his looks, that he looks old. And, every dirt sheet that you would tune into would talk about Edge's looks and how he looks old, right? And when we were doing the interview, he was asked about his looks. He was asked if the fact that he looks old, or does that create any problems for him in the long term in the promotion? To which Edge laughed, and he said that he's jealous of Bobby Lashley because they're nearly the same age, but Lashley does not age. He looks the same that he looked 10, 20, 30 years ago. And that's true. Look at Bobby Lashley now. Look at him from 2006. Looks the same. Does not age, Bobby Lashley. My source says it's going to be Doink the Clown. You know what? I've got to say your source is concrete. I love that. And here we are, sponsored by Fightful again. That's nice. Sorry, Pizza Hut. Let's go. The LWO coming out here to a pretty nice, pretty decent pop, right? We've got Santos Escobar coming out with Zelina Vega. Let's go. Nice. Let's bring out Rey Mysterio now. And here he is, Rey Mysterio on his way out. Again, guys, final seconds here to really predict. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Carlito? Is it going to be somebody else? Let us know. What do you guys think? Carlito or somebody else? And Rey Mysterio is here, looking good. Yeah, hugging out Santos, hugging out Zelina. It will be hilarious if, the mystery partner just turns out to be Zelina Vega herself. She's like, I can wrestle the men. That's okay. I can do that. Welcome back, Mustafa. That's right. I miss Brock. I know. Wow. I'm surprised. They are like clearing the stage and everything. They're walking down to the ramp here. I was expecting, okay, they'll come out, but they'll stand on the stage, and then it will be a cue for Carlito to come out. But they're literally walking down to the ring over here, and they're making way for the guy to come out. Is it really going to be Carlito, or is it going to be somebody bigger than Carlito? Because I don't think that they would really clear the stage and everything for Carlito. Let's see. I mean, let's see. Unil says super crazy. Psychosis. Let's see. All right. Now I've got a feeling it's not Carlito. The fact that these guys came up to the ring, I'm not sure. But we're going to find out in just a bit who is the mystery partner for the LWO going to be. I agree with that, Tony. No, she looks great. It's definitely not Taylor Swift. You're right, Tony. You're right, Ricky, about that totally. Shallow would be nice, but oh my goodness, these commercials across the Tron, they give me a headache. And now we got Pizza Hut everywhere. Talk about a very annoying commercials. Wait a second. Wait, what's happening here? What?
I think Escobar could be a future champion here in
What?
WWE in the near future.
What is this? Wait. It's not Carlito. It cannot. Wait, it makes no sense. It's a tag team match, right? The match is already underway, and you're not even going to bring out the surprise. Let's not pretend like the guy's not even in the building. Come on. This is so stupid. Come on. Let's stop pretending like the guy is already not in the building, because we obviously know that he's there. He's not literally going to make halfway through the match, right? That's crazy. Come on. No, I don't believe it's a handicap match, and I just believe that they're just trying to put on their shenanigans. Just spend some time working this match 2-on-3, and when the number of games, starts to, play out, then we've got a third person coming out making the save. I don't think it's Carlito, guys. They wouldn't do this for Carlito. I mean, so much. It can't. I like that. Brooklyn Sugar says it's going to be John Cena. I like that. Exactly what I'm talking about. To a huge ovation. And we've already had that moment sort of at Carlito before at Backlash, where he came out to a huge ovation. Very similar story, too. He was not there from the very beginning. He came out midway. I don't see a deja vu happening tonight. I don't see Carlito being the guy. I would have been okay with it if he was here from the very get-go. But middle of the match, Carlito, the same thing? I don't know about that. Ricky says, stop it, WWE, I want Pizza Hut now. Well, that's what they want you to do. They want you to pick up your call phone and make the call to Pizza Hut. That's what they want you to do. Exactly. All right, let's see. What else do we have coming up? I like that. And we got G-Money says that what I see, the Invisible Man of Hollywood. I like that. Yeah. You talk about the Invisible Man of Hollywood, you talk about John Cena. Could be either. Edge is live right now in Collision. Really? Good for him. I'm not tuning into Collision right now. We've got, Let's see what's happening here. Carlito or somebody else? Let me know again. Okay. If you guys want me to do it, let's do it. Tuning into Collision as well, side by side then. Let's do it. Let's see what Edge is doing over there at the moment. And right now we've got the Street Profits in control, dominating this part of the match here, as we can see. Yeah. I know. Pizza Hut is everywhere, guys. It is everywhere, literally. Again, we did not talk about this, right? Chavo Guerrero is also quite a possibility, is it not? Nobody has really talked about Chavo Guerrero being the guy, but it could happen. It could be Chavo Guerrero. It's Adam, says Anil. I know, we're tuning in, brother. We're tuning in. So over here, and in countries, even including Germany now, AEW is actually accessible through Discovery Plus. So Discovery Plus really gives me a headache, because every single time that you want to tune into Discovery Plus, for some reason it never saves your sign-in info, and you have to enter that every single time, and it's super annoying. But what can you do? But let's tune in. All right. So here we see it. Rey Mysterio is going to go for the 619, but Bobby Lashley catches him off guard, grabs him, sends him down over here. Who won the AEW tag? So we got Ricky, and we've got Big Bill winning the AEW Tag Team Championships. That's what happened. So FTR now no longer the Tag Team Champions. That's what happened. Big news. And of course, we got new Tag Team Champions, not only in AEW, but also in the WWE. So that's big. Another big news right there. Tag Team Champions, new Tag Team Champions across the board, and that's for certain. Yeah. That's a big news. And we got Ricky says crowd is dead on Fastlane. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty sure everybody was in their edge of their seat for this match only because they wanted to know who the mystery person is, right? That's why everybody was looking forward to it. But these guys come out literally started the match like there's no mystery partner at all. Of course, people sort of kind of lose interest. So that's why people seem a little bit tuned out, but hopefully they'll be back in once the mystery partner is eventually revealed. They should be back into the match. But right now, this definitely seem tuned out. That's right, Mustafa. And Edge in AEW, let's see what he's saying, actually. Okay. We're watching both Collision as well as Fastlane. As Edge is on Collision right now. Seems like he's... Oh, Christian Cage appears on the Tron.
You think you call the shots around here? You've been in AEW less than a week and you've accomplished absolutely nothing.
That's true.
As the TNT champion,
To be honest, Christian Cage is not wrong, right? Edge has accomplished absolutely nothing in AEW. He did not even draw a bigger crowd for Dynamite. Even with his debut on the show, he failed to draw in a bigger crowd. They lost viewership, even with Edge around, even with Edge making his debut. They lost viewership. So Christian Cage is not lying when he says that Edge has accomplished nothing in AEW, not even a decent amount of viewership. It's true. I blame Ray. He did not call Carlitos his Ricky. Probably forgot to do so. And Tony says, I personally blame Xavier Woods for sponsoring me. I agree with that, Tony. I blame Xavier for everything. Yeah. And coming out now, we got Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne coming out. Interesting. Not sure how Nick Wayne's mom feels about it. I mean, I'm not sure if she's ringside somewhere, but Nick Wayne is a much darker guy now, right? He came out, I mean, a nice young kid who wants to make it in the business, nice, happy-go-lucky guy who has his mom by his side for every single match. But look at him now, embracing the evil side of the business here. He's turned heel. And Nick Wayne tried to blindside Edge from behind, but we've got Luchasaurus here, still on the apron. Ed spears him, gets him off the apron, and now going after Nick Wayne. There you are. Thanks for coming. Nick Wayne also out. Edge right now, Adam in control. I keep saying Edge. Of course, it's Adam Copeland. Pardon my French, guys. It's Adam Copeland. That's right. And, the similarities, I bet they're brothers or they're twins or something like that. Okay. But no one, I hate the fact that we're getting the pizza. When WWE actually first introduced those LED barricades, my first thought was that, my first fear, my first concern was that I hope they don't start using them for, running adverts. And literally that's what they started doing like in a month or two. They're now having advertisements across the barricades, every single pay-per-view. It's really annoying. Yeah, really annoying. And let's see what's happening here. Rey Mysterio singled out. He wants to make the tag, but there's nobody to make the tag to. It's the cue for the third mystery guy to come out. When your team is in trouble, you finally should think about coming out and making the save. I'm not sure if it's Carlito or somebody else, but somebody needs to come out. I know, Tony. Yeah. By the way, speaking of Collision, we got Luchasaurus now with the steel chair. He was about to go for the big one on Edge, on Adam, but Darby Allin now making the save. So Adam was basically in the same position as Sting was in at Wrestle Dream. But just like Adam made the save at Wrestle Dream, we've got Darby Allin now coming out here making the save. Oh my goodness, it's Carlito. All this hype. All this drama, this anticipation for my man with the apple, Carly. And he's got no apple either. Are you kidding me? Okay, no apple either. That's crazy. But Carlito making his way out. Nice. We all need... So the question is, why was he not here from the very get-go, right? I mean, what took him so long? That's the question. But Carlito's finally here, going after... It makes no sense. This is so stupid. But he goes after Montez Ford, sent to the corner. Montez running over to Carlito. Carlito getting out of the way, grabbing Montez, sending him over to the ropes. Irish whip. And Montez now with the DX chop to Carlito. Carlito following that up with a nice drop kick. And Montez goes down again. Why was he not here from the very get-go again? It makes no sense. I like those apples, Ricky. At least you've got those apples, unlike Carlito. That's right, Tony. Finally. New theme song, new Tron, new everything. That's right. Yep. Good for him. Good for Carlito for being out here now. But Montez, And speaking of AEW Collision, guys, Luchasaurus right now in control. Nick Wayne has him. Oh my goodness! Well, Nick Wayne about to hit him with a steel chair. He does it. Steel chair to the arm of Darby Allin, and Darby Allin screaming out in pain. Adam's been taken out. Darby Allin's been taken out. Standing tall in the center of the ring right now, it's Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus. Okay, that's Collision for you. Speaking of, with LWO having a moment right here. There you are. Celebrating as a family. That's cool. Really? And just like that, we go to Pizza Hut commercial again. That's crazy. Pizza Hut replay. And that's a lot of crust, lots of cheese on the crust. As you can see, I'm pretty sure that's making somebody hungry. He has to do his hair. You know it, Andrew. He's been really, I mean, that's been overdue ever since 2000s. You know, the 2000s, he's been delaying it. Yeah, I like that. Ricky, that's right. 1-on-1. It was Carlito indeed. Yeah. So the fact that he did not show up from the very get-go of the match, from the very beginning, he only showed up for like literally a minute or so, it's got me feeling that he's not here long-term, that he was only here for the sake of Fastlane, but he's not going to stick around. It does not feel so. I mean, yeah, I'm quite certain that he's not sticking around, guys. He was just here for the moment.
The champions completed the final 35 minutes of a 4-0 victory over Ajax during the week. The visitors have played a 490 and lost.
That's it, guys. Oh my goodness, Michael Cole has got a Pizza Hut delivered to himself. Okay.
But anyway, this looks like one of those big dinner boxes. It smells pretty.
My gosh. Oh, Xavier again. This guy's a headache. This guy's such a sellout, right? Give him money, he'll wear your jacket too, guys. Yeah. Such a sellout. Okay, Xavier. You know what? I'll tell you what. Vince McMahon would never allow Michael Cole to eat while doing commentary. He would have never allowed for that to happen. But all right, good for him. I'll tell you what. I'm a little bit jealous too. I would like some Pizza Hut as well right now. I've been doing some commentary too for the past couple of hours, right? I'd like some pizza too. I know, Tony. Pizza Hut, be quiet. Indeed, he was just here for the money. You know it, G-Money. You know it. And come on, Cole, save you. I know, Ricky. Exactly. I don't know who's worse, Xavier or, Matt Riddle was terrible. Xavier also. It's not that Xavier does not come without controversies, right? Early on in his career, Xavier was also a very controversial figure. I don't want to bring it up, but we all remember, Saraya and everything that happened around that situation. Xavier also came with his own controversies, but the New Day has been a blessing for Xavier. He's a hardworking guy, and he's shown that through the New Day. His up, down, down channel also a big success. He was one of those first people who actually tried doing something out of the box, tried doing something in YouTube. It made, he made it big. Of course, he got it under the WWE umbrella, and that's why he's made it. He knows how to maintain good relations with people in the back. He's not a problem. He doesn't cause chaos, unlike Matt Riddle, who did cause chaos. And that's why Xavier is better than Matt. That's for certain. Here we are now taking a look at Jade Cargill. Cannot believe. You'd think that she'd, have a wardrobe change after coming to the building, but she literally came here with her ring gear and everything. Okay.
Is, of course, Triple H greeting Jade Cargill.
Looking good. She's looking good. But she's coming literally. She came to the building looking to kick ass. Look at what she's wearing. She came here prepared in her ring gear. That's right. You're right, G-Money. It never looks like that. And it's funny how they showed us that Jade Cargill has arrived right before they announced that the match up next is a women's triple threat match for the championship. It's obvious. Asuka, Io, Charlotte. I'm certain that Charlotte is going to win this match, and we're going to have Jade Cargill come out and confront Charlotte Flair. I'm quite certain about it. I'm 100% sure it's happening up next. Yep. We got Broman in the house. My man, Broman, is here. Good to see you. Always great to see you. He says, Lord have mercy, Jade. I know. Yeah, she looks great. I'm so happy to see Jade Cargill tonight, says Ricky. Indeed, brother. And she's going to be here tonight. She's going to be on Monday night for Raw, and she's going to also be here for Friday night SmackDown. She's going to be busy woman now. Jade is a new China. Well, let's see, brother. A lot of people were trying to compare Raquel Rodriguez to China, now Jade to China, and it seems like Jade could be the right person, right fit. Also, Rhea Ripley is often at times compared to China. Let's see. But Jade Cargill definitely will make a lot of noise, will make a lot of people feel insecure in the company because she is definitely going to the top. That's for certain. It's for certain. And we see Kai Sane coming back tonight. You think so? Kairi Sane. Well, let's see. I don't expect for that to happen, but if it happens, I'll be cool with that. 2 returns, 2 debuts tonight. I don't know, but we shall see. Still, should be an interesting match. I totally expect Charlotte to win. Let me know what you guys think in the predictions. Let me know, who do you expect will win the championship tonight? Is it going to be Asuka? Is it going to be Asuka? Or Charlotte, who's going to walk out with the title? I totally 100%, without a shadow of doubt, in my mind, expect Charlotte Flair to win. I think she's winning, and she's being confronted by Jade Cargill. That's what I think. And we got Tony saying Kairi will not show up tonight because she has a final match at Stardom. There you go. That makes sense. Speaking of Stardom, we've got Mariah May. I know you guys are probably familiar with Mariah May. I also tweeted about it, did a post about it. Mariah May, who AEW has been wanting to sign for a long time, is finally has wrapped up things with Stardom. She's not going to be wrestling for Stardom moving forward. She's announced it, made it official that she is now officially finished with the promotion, with the Japanese promotion Stardom, and she's in the UK right now. It is expected that she will be with AEW in a very, very, very foreseeable future. Also, it is being said that if and when she arrives in AEW, she is most likely going to be put in a new tag team with Toni Storm. Toni Storm is going to take Mariah May under her wing. These are 2 hot blondes, and it's going to be a very interesting tag team. Of course, Toni Storm has now taken up with the moniker of Timeless Toni Storm. Timeless was also a word, a title that was often at times used for Marilyn Monroe, but that's because of her timeless beauty. So timeless was often used for her, and now timeless is also being used for Toni Storm. And if they do enter a tag team, herself and Mariah May, I think it could be a timeless tag team without a doubt. Ricky says, thanks, Tony. That's right. We've got Tony saying, I think Charlotte is going to win the title. Bayley is going to cost Io the title. Yeah. 100%, that could happen. Very likely scenario, Tony. I agree with that. 100%. I agree with that. Anyways, the outcome of the match is going to be Charlotte Flair standing tall with Jade Cargill. Man, just think about it, guys. Think about it. The picture-perfect moment is going to be Charlotte and Jade. The first time that I looked at Jade, the first time ever that I saw her in AEW, and she was green back then, right? There was a time when she was super green. You guys know it. And, that time when I looked at her, I was like, wow, she looks great, right? I was like, my dream match would be herself and Charlotte Flair. She just has to work hard and she has to get better in the ring. Obviously, she's improved a lot in the ring, and now she's going to be, I feel she's going to be having a first confrontation in the WWE against Charlotte Flair. It's written in the stars, guys. It's happening. It's happening tonight. Charlotte and Jade face to face. It's got to be a picture perfect moment. There has been no better match for Charlotte than Jade Cargill. Literally, the same build, the same height, the same attitude. A very big fan base for both the competitors. Charlotte and Jade Cargill are coming face to face, and you know it. That's right. Mariah May is going to be all elite. That's right. We've got my brother Broman here on Twitter, and he says, I wanted to see Jey Uso's solo run, so it sucks to see him go to another brand and just end up in a tag team championship situation again. It's going to look weird on his Hall of Fame record as well. That's right, Broman. I agree with that, brother. I totally agree. And that's the first thought in my head as well. When he won the titles, I was like, this guy, when we thought, okay, he's going to be a solo competitor now, finally, he ends up in a tag team again. You talk about his brother Jimmy in a tag team with Solo. You talk about Jay in a tag team with Cody. I guess the Usos, with each other or without each other, are just destined or just made for a tag team division. That's it. We got Broman says, I don't know about the same build, AJ. I don't know. I mean, who do you think has a better build here, Broman? Is it Jade or is it Charlotte? Who do you think? I mean, this could be an argument, actually. This could be a heated debate. Who do you guys think has a better build? Because both, of course, very athletic, very well built. Of course, Jade's got more abs, visible abs, I think. And coming out here is Asuka. Charlotte looks so gorgeous. You know it, Tony. You know it. That's right. Charlotte and Jade are forever queens. You know, we were just laughing about how Jade Cargill showed up in her ring gear, right? It's funny because, of course, she did it for the camera. Of course, she came out here in her regular clothes and changed in the locker room before she recorded that segment of her arriving in the building. So that's that. But John Cena, this is so interesting because John Cena, when he was in India, right, he wrestled that match against the Imperium in India. John Cena, literally, he got in his car and he arrived at the hotel still in his ring gear, still without a shirt. He arrived in his shorts and his sneakers, and he went to his room. Literally, did not change in the arena. He just got in his car and went back to the hotel, still in his ring freaking gear. No shirt, only his shorts. Yeah, it's true. Look it up. Yep, he did not change at the stadium. And I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised. Ricky says, I see Mariah May has match versus Saraya for the AEW World title at Full Gear. Yeah, if that happens, that'd be pretty damn awesome. But, Mercedes Moné has actually teased her appearing at Full Gear as well. She says, okay, Full Gear is happening. I'm free. So it's possible. It's possible. Ricky says 13 likes. I like that. Thank you for the love, guys. If you're new to the channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure to hit the subscribe button, enter the chat, talk to us, communicate, because we're always here for a good chat, right? We're here to debate, we're here to discuss, and we're here to share opinions. Yeah, all opinions of wrestling are welcome. More than welcome. Hikaru Shida's former rival and mentor, Asuka. Yes, Tony, indeed. My gosh, they're still pouring money into this game. The fact that Cyberpunk is actually advertising themselves on a WWE pay-per-view, I feel like it's a clear indication that people still play this game and still pour money into it. Wasn't Cyberpunk like a big failure from the very get-go? It was a big disaster when it was first released, full with glitches and everything. I'm surprised that it's made it so far that actually it's running promotions on a WWE pay-per-view. Good for Cyberpunk. People pouring money into anything these days. That's right. Tony says, here's my champion, Io Sky. Or should I say, Tony, here's your soon-to-be former champion, Io Sky. I'm sorry. I know. That sounds ruthless, but it's the truth. She's going to drop the title tonight to Charlotte. I'm telling you. Thank you, Ricky, my brother. That's right. Ricky says, crowd is dead. Io Sky coming. Yeah, we did see it. Actually, I've been noticing this from the very beginning of the show tonight, that the crowd has not been very electric. They've not been very excited. I think they all know, okay, we're here just for 5 matches, so I'm not sure, but it's not a very electrified crowd, that's for certain. And Tony says, ouch, when you tell my brother Tony, did not mean to hurt you, but it's a truth. It's a truth. Yeah, she's dropping it tonight. She's dropping it. But much love to you, Tony. You're awesome. Let's see. Asuka looks confident. She looks confident. Io looks kind of nervous here. Yeah, you look at her face. Charlotte is glowing. Yeah. It's evident, guys. It's as clear. Once again, I'll say it. It's as clear as day. Charlotte is winning. Certainly, she's winning. This is not a good crowd, says Ricky. You're right about that, brother. Mike Rome doing the incredible work on the microphone. Before Io Sky hands over the title to the referee, it's all about that championship. Asuka, Io, and Charlotte for the Undisputed Women's Championship is coming right up. They will pop for, you know it. They're saving that pop for Jade, you know it. Speaking of pop, right, I have a complaint, and that complaint is regarding AEW Wrestle Dream, because I watched the replay of Edge's or Adam Cole's arrival in AEW. The camera work was pathetic. When the music hit, the camera did not pan across the audience. The camera was not focused on the Tron. It was just focused on Christian Cage, right? And when Adam actually came out, the camera was panning across the crowd. And, he actually came out first. If you look at the replay of the arrival, he actually came out first ahead, right? But there was no camera, so he ran over to the left and to the fans, and then he was running back up, and he told the camera guys, "Come here." And then he got there. They got there, so it was a pathetic camera work. I've got to say, the camera work was awful for Adam's arrival. Yeah, And here we are. Seems like Charlotte is blinded already. She's ringside. Yeah, it looks like she already is blinded. Getting some help, getting that stuff out of her eye. Asuka looks so cool. You know what? Asuka looks great. Tony says, I'm worried about Asuka's plan to retire. You know, that day of retirement will definitely come to everybody. And, you cannot protect yourself from that. But wrestling is such a game that, it's not easy to retire. Even if she does retire, I feel like she'll be here as a part-timer. She'll be wrestling, once in a blue moon or something, but will not fully retire. Look at Mickie James, for example, right? She's still going. She's still kicking butt. And how old is Mickie James? Let's take a look. 44 years old. How old is Asuka? Let's take a look once again. Asuka is 42 years old. There you are. Very close. But, she will retire eventually. But even if she does, I definitely see her working part-time. And Charlotte in literal tears here. She's got that stuff, that nasty stuff in her eyes, and she's trying to get rid of it. Yeah, must be burning. Ricky says, but in November, crowd Survivor Series will become hot. It's a Chicago crowd. Chicago crowd is already crazy. They've already had the reputation of being crazy. And then you've got apparently CM Punk coming out. It's gonna be the thing about CM Punk's arrival, by the way, I've got to say, all right, is that all right? We know that WWE has to make sure that the talent is going to be okay with CM Punk coming to the company, and he has to, mend the gaps, fix the broken bridges between himself and the different parties in WWE. That makes sense. But what about the fans? I feel that the fans are also not very happy with Punk. He's also got a very terrible relationship with his fans right now. Talk about CM Punk first being suspended, then coming back, and then one more time, CM Punk getting fired and not being very kind to the fans either, not being very, not communicating with the fans, not updating with what the status is and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think that he's a very good idol or a very good, role model to look up to, because he doesn't communicate with his fans. He doesn't update them with what's going on. He doesn't really care about the fans, it seems. So I feel like the fans might also boo him when he does show up in WWE. I feel like the fans might boo him, might turn on him. So we shall see. Evil Asuka strikes again. You know it, Tony. You know it. That's right, Ricky. And here we are now. Mr. No Miss Charlotte Flair is back here again. She got the mist, from her eye. And she's back in the ring one more time here, going after Asuka, limb by limb. Io Sky running over to Charlotte, jumping on her from behind, all right, on her back. Charlotte getting rid of Io, running over to her, meeting up with the clothesline, and just like that, Io Sky is down and out. Asuka from behind, grabbing Charlotte. Charlotte down with an elbow strike to Asuka. One more time, when Asuka looks literally like a Mortal Kombat character here tonight with those colors, the purple hair, the purple outfit. She looks great. And Charlotte Flair now gets her down. And she's in control. Charlotte is in control of the match. She's in control of both Io and Asuka. She's got it. A possum pin here. Wait a second. She's got to go for the cover, but follows that up with a stomp to the chest. Io Sky now in control, it seems. That's right. Io Sky a little bit confident, overconfident, but she stands no chance, guys. I'm looking at her right now, looking at Asuka. They stand no chance against Charlotte. No chance. No chance at all. When we were watching Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, a triple threat match, people were not sure. I mean, you could still look at Charlotte and you can look at Becky and you could look at Ronda, and Charlotte had competition. You'd think, okay, like there's fair chance that either of these women could win. But tonight you're looking at Io and Asuka, and you're quite confident that it's going to be Charlotte, especially with Jade around. It's obvious that Charlotte is going to win. And here we are. Tornado. Oh, my goodness. Io Sky has got Charlotte Flair where she wants her, right? Submission hold locked in real tight. Charlotte trying to get away, trying to overpower Io. And she does it with such ease. Just getting up to her feet so easily. Io Sky sending her over to Asuka. Asuka meeting her with a super kick and Charlotte down for the moment. Yeah, she's just going to waste time. She's going to hang around ringside before Io and Asuka tear each other apart. That's right. Ricky said that they're teaming up. They might have teamed up, but with Asuka with Charlotte out of the equation now, they have to turn the attention towards each other. These two are gonna go and tear each other apart, and Charlotte Flair will be here in just a bit to pick up the pieces and eventually get the victory. That's what's gonna happen. But Io Sky right now in control, looking to fly, looking to get down. That's right, flies over to Asuka, meets her with a nice flying drop kick, and Asuka is down. Io Sky is celebrating a little bit too early as she looks to climb the top turnbuckle, and Asuka getting up right behind her, knew this was coming, hits her from behind, gets Io Sky at the top, and she's looking for a reverse superplex. My goodness, she was looking for a German suplex at the top, but Io Sky holds onto the rope. Oh my gosh, German suplex from the second freaking rope. Wow, not the most beautifully delivered suplexes, but you know what? She did hit her with a German suplex on the second rope. Crazy. And Nigel says, I really don't want Io's run to be cut short, but it's happening, brother. It's inevitable. It's happening. Charlotte Flair is going to destroy Asuka and Io, and she's going to conquer Io's title tonight. It's happening. You cannot stop it. I hate to be the devil's advocate tonight, but I'm telling you, Charlotte is winning tonight. Charlotte, the devil in this match, I guess, is winning tonight. And there you go, flying over to both Asuka and Io, taking them both down at once. That's what I'm talking about. She just overpowers these ladies so easily. She's got the height advantage. Of course, she stands out in this match. She's going to win. And just like I said, Jade versus Charlotte, that's the first picture that you want to see of Jade Cargill in the WWE, because that's literally the perfect feud for her. There's nobody else who would actually. No, I've got to say it again. I'll say it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. There's nobody else who would be a better fit for Jade Cargill's first feud in this company than Charlotte Flair. It's obvious. Jade and Charlotte, it's happening tonight. And Charlotte now looking for a double suplex on both Io and Asuka. They're trying to overpower Charlotte. But Charlotte here, that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I've been saying from the very beginning. Double suplexes, both the ladies, just like that. How do you expect for her to not win the match after that, right? She's winning. And I'm pretty sure Jade is watching right from the gorilla position. That's right. And Asuka, one more time, taken out by Charlotte Flair. She hits her with a kick. Straight to the head. Once again. Yeah, Charlotte is just incredible tonight. Fantastic. Definitely. Double clothesline, taking out both the ladies again. Yeah, Jade's got to be in Gorilla. She's got to be getting so ready, so excited to come out, right? But speaking of Gorilla, how many of you guys actually knew? How many of you actually know? Where does the name Gorilla position come from? Do you guys know that? Why do we call, the position right behind the curtain the Gorilla position? Anybody? Let me know in the chat. And let's see. We've got Andrew says, "Did you take notice of the Ranter Big Bruce on the back of Io? Unless it's a cover-up for a tattoo." Let me take a better look at it, Brother Andrew. Thanks for bringing that up. Thanks for that. I haven't really taken notice of it just yet, but let's see. Mixed reaction. Yeah, that's right. With Charlotte Flair, she always comes with the mixed reactions. There are some people who love her, but also some people who just don't like her because she's almost like a female John Cena, is she not, right? I mean, like John Cena, as they used to call him, Super Cena, 5 moves of doom and whatnot. Charlotte Flair kind of gets the same kind of love. Absolutely. So I understand that. Just trying to take a look at Io's back now after Andrew brought this out. I just want to take a look at the bruise or the cover-up. Io running over to Asuka. Asuka about to hit her with a kick. Io grabs the leg. Once again, is in control. She grabs Asuka by her purple hair. Yep. Irish whip to Asuka from Io. Asuka reverses that. There you are. And Io being thrown straight out of the ring, and she goes flying over to Charlotte. Back of her leg. Thanks for that, Andrew. I'll take a better look at it, hopefully. Let's see. Wow. Tables have kind of turned around. And let's see how long has it been. 1 second. So far we have seen 3 matches. This is the third match. So we've got 2 more matches to go. This is the third match. And the show has been going on for about, well, an hour and 30 minutes. Interesting. So they have literally given every single match 30 minutes each, right? But with 2 more matches left after this one, and they give, the other 2 matches also 30 minutes each, the show is going to wrap up in 2 hours and 30 minutes. How are they going to, fill the rest of the 30 minutes? Because pay-per-view is usually 3 hours, right? Not 2 hours, 30 minutes. So I wonder if it's just going to be a short pay-per-view, or are they going to have a segment or something taking up those remaining 30? And here we are. Beautiful moonsault, by the way, from Charlotte. Great landing. Butter smooth. Takes out both Io and Asuka. Big risk, though, right? She went right for the top turnbuckle. And beautiful moonsault. Beautiful landing, I've got to say. Great job here from Charlotte. And that's why she's the best, Beautiful land. Very butter smooth. Incredible. Yeah, Ricky, I was also wondering, where is Andy at? Let me leave him a message. See, like Charlotte was going to go for the moonsault once again, but Asuka here tries to stop her. And the Jade Cargill video, right? Jade Cargill video of her arrival at Fastlane has been posted on the WWE YouTube channel. It was posted about an hour ago. And since then, it has been watched 51,000 times. So certainly some interest from, the fans for Jade Cargill. Let's see. And right now, it's Charlotte and Io Sky who are battling on the top turnbuckle at the moment. We got Brooklyn Joker saying, I'm back. Who was the LW? It was Carlito, Brooklyn. It was Carlito. So he did not show up from the very get-go. Wasn't here from the very beginning of the match. Oh, my goodness. So Charlotte had Io on the top of her shoulders. Asuka gets in here, grabs Charlotte, hits her with the powerbomb, taking out both Charlotte and Io at the same damn time. Asuka covers Charlotte. Charlotte kicks out. She goes over to cover Io. Io kicks out, too. Asuka was looking to act slick, pick up the pieces, get the job done very quickly. But, of course, both the ladies kick out. It's going to take a lot more than that for Asuka to get the victory. But, of course, she's not going to get the victory because Charlotte Flair is. Yeah, definitely. Charlotte is winning. Again, guys, if anybody here thinks it's got to be anybody else but Charlotte, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just assuming that everybody here also agrees with me when it comes to Charlotte Flair winning the World Championship tonight. And Asuka here, with the help of those ropes, trying to get up back to her feet. Yeah, she's tired. She's exhausted. You can tell. Running over to Charlotte. Charlotte hitting her with a nice boot to the face. Oh, my gosh. Wow. The arm bar now has been locked in on Charlotte Flair. You're right, Tony. It's a great back and forth. Great back and forth. Gotta be honest. Especially that spot, in the corner. Great job. Great job from Asuka, really. Great, beautiful show of a display of strength. And, we were talking about Mickie James just a little while ago, how she's 44 years old, breaking the glass ceilings, and, still doing so well, in the industry right now, even at this age. But let's talk about Asuka. She's also 42 years old, but still wrestles as if she's in her 20s. She still looks as if she's in her 20s. Asuka is really a true gem. She's fantastic. And of course, Io and Charlotte are just as good. Yeah. And wow, both Charlotte has been taken out by both Io as well as Asuka. The submission hold is locked in from both the ladies at the same damn time. They're both trying to tear Charlotte Flair apart here. Asuka realizes what's happening. She grabs Io. This could be the turning point of the match, actually. Yeah. This could be it. I feel like Charlotte is going to go for a roll-up cover or something. Oh, my goodness. Code breaker, by the way, to Io Sky. Beautiful code breaker from Asuka. And now Charlotte with the spear to Asuka. This could be it. This has got to be it. You're right, Gary. You're right. Absolutely correct, brother. I love the fact that you know about this. But you're right. Gorilla Monsoon, the former on-screen WWF president, actually, he was famous, behind the scenes in the industry. He was famous for manning the desk behind the entrance curtain to give last-minute directions to the wrestlers and all that stuff behind the scenes. And that's why, after he unfortunately passed, that position right behind the curtain was called the gorilla position as a tribute to Monsoon. And still to this day, no matter the promotion, they call it the gorilla position. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Gary, I'm glad. And it's awesome that you know about this. It's great. And I came to know about it recently. It's awesome. And here we are now. Charlotte Flair one more time in the ring with Asuka. Asuka with a code breaker, flying code breaker to Charlotte, but Charlotte is still going to kick out. Asuka literally in tears. She cannot believe the fact that Charlotte kicked out. Of course, ringside, we've got our own drama going on between Damage Control. Io has been laid out. Yeah. Gotta love that code breaker. It was a little bit, there were some timing issues with that flying code breaker, but still very well delivered here from Asuka and very well sold as well by Charlotte Flair. But of course, the match continues. Asuka is looking to put an end to this right here. Of course, Io already taken out, so there's no question that she's going to be back or not. She's not coming back. But Charlotte here looking to lock in the figure four on Asuka. That's right, the figure four has been locked in. Yeah. Bayley is nervous. Bayley knows that the victory is slipping off Io's fingers here. Bayley is looking to get involved. Charlotte Flair has Asuka where she wants her. Bayley with, oh my goodness. Bayley with some obvious distraction over here, as you can see, right? But Io Sky comes in, moonsault on Charlotte. Come on. Charlotte, kick out. Kick out. Oh my gosh. You kidding me right now? Oh, wow. I cannot believe it. I was telling you guys, I was rubbing it in everybody's faces that no, Charlotte is going to win. But Io Sky here with the victory. Did not see it coming, guys. I did not see it coming. Nigel, good for you. Tony, good for you. I know you guys were rooting for Io, and she actually has won the championship. See, she is still the champion. I cannot in hell believe it. Oh, my goodness. I know, Ricky. I know you were right, brother Ricky. Doing the best I can, keeping with the two football games, baseball game and pay-per-view. Wow, we got three shows going on at the same time. That's great. And you're doing great, Gary. You're doing great. But which one is the most entertaining tonight? Is it football? Is it baseball? Or is it Fastlane? But yes, Io Sky is crazy. I've got to say, I did not see it coming. Absolutely no. Did not see it coming. Let's see if Jade Cargill is going to be coming out now. Io Sky already leaving. She's already on her way out. Question is Jade Cargill going to come out now? Maybe not. She's not coming out, it seems. She's not. I'm surprised. I like that. Okay, good stuff. Nigel says, I'm glad you were wrong, AJ. Okay, brother. So Jade Cargill's not here yet. I guess this answers my question about what are they going to do with the rest of the 30 minutes that they still have left. Well, maybe Jade Cargill will be having a big segment tonight. It will be interesting because we've seen a lot of promos from WWE stars that go to AEW and talk about how they're free now, right? How for the first time in their career, they're free. It will be funny if Jade Cargill comes out here and makes a statement like that. I don't think it's happening, though. Io Sky still rates to preview, right, Tony? Ricky says Jade is not coming out tonight to Raw this Monday Royal Rumble. So Ricky says she's not going to come out tonight. That's interesting. That's interesting, Ricky. Let's see, brother. Let's see. But you're right, Tony. Io Sky is still the champion. I was proven wrong. I was proven wrong for sure. So the Undisputed Tag Team Championships are going to be on the press conference after Fastlane. What is this? Slim Jim. Oh, that makes sense. The Slim Jim Battle Royal that was won by LA Knight. I guess he gets a Slim Jim sports car for that victory. Good for him. Good for him. Of course, LA Knight is a big star tonight. He's teaming up with John Cena, possibly the biggest match of his career thus far. It's got to be big. I agree with that. Again, we've got 2 matches left, guys. We've got 2 matches left, and that's about it. Even if they give 30 minutes, or even if they give 40 minutes to each match, it's still not going to make up 3 hours, right? I'm sorry, it's still not going to make up an hour and a half. It's only going to be like 1 hour, 10 minutes. So taking that into the equation, they still have a lot of time left before they hit that 3-hour mark of the pay-per-view. Only 2 matches left, guys. We're talking about Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura, and of course the John Cena LA Knight versus Bloodline match. Only 2 more matches. So let's see. There's got to be some promo or something from Jade Cargill, because without that, they will not hit the 3-hour mark on this pay-per-view. So let's see. What else do we have? Sponsored by Slim Jim, apparently. And here we are now, John Cena, LA Knight versus Bloodline coming up next. I'm surprised that this is not the main event, because it's Cena. Cena is a big deal. When I was at the press conference, as I said this before, when I was at the press conference, John Cena was not supposed to be a part of it. John Cena was not supposed to be there. But I heard some buzz around the room. I heard the bouncers go, "Wow, is he coming here?" I heard the executives start to panic and walk here and there. And in my mind, I was like, John Cena's coming. I was like, this has to be somebody important. Otherwise, these guys here would not be panicking in this press conference, right? And it did turn out to be John Cena. John Cena was indeed there, and it was great. It was great meeting John Cena. It was great talking to the guy. Real professional act, a real class act, gives time to everybody. He knows what he's doing. John Cena is great. And I see we got Gary is saying he's got his big old eyes out for LA Knight looking for a turn. LA Knight is an interesting guy. Very interesting. He recently did an interview where he was asked if he'd compare his movement, his yeah movement, to Daniel Bryan's yes movement, to which LA Knight said no. He said, no, I don't like to compare my movement to the yes movement, because he says, I'm not starting a movement here. What I'm doing is a revolution. So LA Knight is full of himself, right? I don't like that about him. He's a very arrogant guy, very full of himself. I don't like that about him, but, apparently people love that about him. So what's that? I'm going all in for Cena and LA Knight, says Tony. Me too. I mean, I don't see Solo Sikoa or, Jimmy winning over John Cena and LA Knight. Don't see it happening. But just like Gary says, a turn from LA Knight on John Cena would be great, because honestly, I'd like to see Cena and LA Knight just go one-on-one. I think that'd be fantastic. Or who knows, maybe John Cena would like to put LA Knight over as a babyface. We never know. There's a very lengthy video package here leading up to the match. That's how we waste time around here. Let's see what the dirt sheets are saying, if there's any buzz around on the dirt sheet. Let's take a look at the dirt sheets really quick. So we've got Mandy Rose. Did not expect for her name to pop up, but Mandy Rose here says, I still don't understand why I was fired by WWE. Mandy, if all this time she still has no clue about why she was fired, then she was rightfully fired. That's for certain. But Mandy was also asked recently about if she would like to return to the Squared Circle for either promotion, to which she said, maybe, but I'm very busy right now. That was literally her answer. So Mandy is showing no respect or no, wish to return to the WWE or AEW or the Square Circle in general at all. She says she's happy doing what she's doing. She says she's happy doing what she's doing right now because she gets to have this one-to-one communication with the fans, which otherwise was not the case. And she loves giving back to the fans. So she loves it. She loves it, apparently. But let's see, what else do we have here? There's some news coming out, guys, that a new member is actually going to be added to Bobby Lashley's faction. It says that, according to Fightful, Odyssey Jones has got to be in the faction. Interesting. That's a muscle. He's a muscle, and him being added would be something. Yeah. So Jones in the faction would be interesting without a doubt. Let's see. That to a pay-per-view, Andrew, right? We're not talking a regular weekly. Oh my gosh, Pat McAfee coming out here. Okay. Oh, this guy, I tell you what. Really? Really? And Michael Cole is losing his crap right now. Pat McAfee, really? I've got no time for Pat McAfee, to be honest. Come on. And he's taking the center stage right now with the microphone and everything. Okay. Lennon says, let's go. Tony says, Pat. Okay, you guys are happy to see Pat, I see. Okay, all right. And he's wearing my suit. I'll tell you what, he's wearing my suit.
There was no chance in hell I was going to miss this show on this night in this glorious city. We all know it when we see it as members of the WWE Universe. The WWE will come to a town and the crowd won't appreciate the fact that the WWE is there. The crowd stinks. They have no energy. They have no life. They have no juice. That's not Indianapolis, Indiana.
He's here to hype with the crowd, guys. That's right. The crowd has been very quiet, so it makes sense.
Indianapolis, Indiana has deserved the WrestleMania.
Come on. WrestleMania is not coming to Indianapolis, is it? No. So, that's just one way to get the fans excited. John Cena's done it in the UK. Pat McAfee's doing it right now. Okay. I cannot believe that fans keep falling for stuff like that. Okay. All right. I absolutely agree with that, Tony. And, it's hard to argue or deny the fact that they were the best. They were the dream team of commentary, and no other team has actually beat them. Very best, very professional. They had respect for each other. Very, very good. I agree with that. The best commentary team there has been till date is a duo of Jim Ross and, of course, Jerry the King Lawler. Totally agree with that, 100%. Yeah. G-Money says, Pat is a rock star. Okay, all right. Calling out John Cena here. Okay, providing the introduction to John Cena.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena.
There we are. Cena making his way out. Did you guys know that the outfit that John Cena is wearing currently these days is actually because, he was coming to India, and that's why they went with these colors. These are the same colors of the Indian cricket team's gear. They wear the same colors, the blue and the orange and the white. And John Cena also wearing the same colors because of his India trip. Yeah. Let's see. We've got what else do we have here? We got We got NL says Tony same. Okay, I agree with that. 2-0. I'm gonna go to WrestleMania next year in Philadelphia both nights. Will I see any of you there? Hopefully. I don't have the tickets yet, but there is a very, very big chance that we'll meet. We'll meet. That's right. I like that. So for me, if I do go, I'll probably get the tickets the day off because whenever I'm there at a WWE event, I get the tickets from the company. So usually the tickets, the seats, and the tickets are a surprise for me because, last time that I was there, WrestleMania, it was WrestleMania 35. I did not know where I was going to be seated until the day off, right? That's when I got the tickets. And I was very pleasantly surprised because I found out that those were literally floor tickets, literally, right next to the ring. So it's great. So usually I get a surprise the day off itself. So if I'm coming to WrestleMania, I'll get to know possibly a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks prior. And the exact seats, I get to know the day off or maybe a day prior. But when I know, I'll let you guys know, and hopefully we do get to meet at Mania. And Ricky says, let's go. What is next match? Well, right now, Ricky, LA Knight, is here. And we're going to see John Cena and LA Knight teaming up against the Bloodline. And they actually wasted about 15 minutes with Pat McAfee. So congratulations to them. Is John Cena? Yes, right, Ricky. This is the match. It's happening right now. LA Knight already made his entrance. He's shaking hands with John Cena. And LA Knight actually did a little bit of an interview. And he said that he's got no business being here tonight. I agree with that. He's got no business being here at the main event, does he? But I'm kidding. But he says he's got no business being here. He says that I have been at this for so long. That's the craziest part about this. In a weird way, it's like an overnight success, but it was also 20 years in the making to get to an overnight success. So he says that I'm always used to no, and me having to push, yeah, and it's always a no for me. But it's still not a point where I can relax. I'm still going, and he's very grateful to be where he is right now. Of course, Pat McAfee has gone through a lot. He's gone through his ups and his downs in his careers. He's gone through the NXT days. He's gone through NWA. He's gone through the whole Max Dupree stuff, and of course, right now he's finally in the main event or the co-main event of the pay-per-view. That's right. That's right. Love the yes here in the chat. All right, Ricky, I'll take a look at the message, brother. Cena and I are going to win. Tony, I totally agree with that. 100%. They're going to win. That's for certain. But let's take a look at what Ricky has sent. Ricky. Pictures of Carlito posing in the back with John Cena. I like that. Thank you for that, Ricky. Great picture. Carlito and John Cena. Nice. Okay. Let's go. It's about to start, guys. The match is about to begin. The fans are cheering on LA Knight. Yeah. That's got to feel good, right? The fans are behind this guy. I got to say, though, this crowd sucks, right? This is like the co-main event. You've got Cena here. You've got LA Knight here. And yes, we got some LA Knight chants, but they were very, very faint. The loudest that these guys have popped tonight has been for Pat McAfee, and that makes me sick. And Ricky says, one time Carlito... Wow. Yeah, we know they've had some big rivalries here in the past, Carlito and John Cena. I still remember Carlito trying to eat an apple, but John Cena hitting him in the face, making him spit out that apple, and then hitting with an attitude adjustment. I remember those days, yeah. They were vicious enemies back in the day. It's true. And here we are now, John Cena. But one thing's for certain, based on tonight's performance, based on the fact that Carlito was literally here in the ring for like a minute, I think it's quite obvious that he's not here full time, that he's not going to be continuing with the WWE full time. He's going to be here for, appearances here and there. That's about it. But John Cena gets the first laugh of the match, takes out Jimmy Uso with a shoulder tackle. Jimmy Uso now in the corner, consulting his wise man, the Paul Heyman. John Cena waiting on Jimmy Uso to get back here in the picture. They lock it up. John Cena from behind, headlock locked in on Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso sending John Cena over to the ropes. And John Cena with a shoulder tackle to Jimmy Uso. Once again, Jimmy Uso goes over to the corner. Looks like he's going to make the tag over to Solo Sikoa. Yeah. But John Cena so far doing well in the match. He's got control over the match. Yeah, Jimmy Uso now looking to tag in Solo, or maybe not. He says, no, I can handle it. I can take care of it. Jimmy Uso, confident. John Cena smiling. Yeah, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Man, the crowd is so dead. It's terrible. Look at the crowd. Indianapolis is never getting a WrestleMania based on tonight's reaction from the crowd. Look at everybody, all the butts on their seats. Nobody's standing. Everybody's silent. Look at the crowd right there. Nobody's making any noise. No claps. No sign. Let's talk about the fan signs. Do you see even one fan sign at all? I don't see one. I think that's the crazy part. That tells you a lot about the kind of crowd that you actually have at the pay-per-view. I don't see one fan sign tonight. Not one. Yeah, these people. Yeah, it's crazy. Not one fan sign, guys. That's crazy. If you're going to a wrestling show, there's going to be some fan signs. I don't see one tonight. That tells you a lot about the kind of crowd we have here. The fact that they're silent for a John Cena match is crazy. But here we are now, face-to-face, Solo and John. John Cena ring over to the ropes, rebounds, Solo tackle, Solo Sikoa no-sells it. John Cena realizing who he has in front of him or tries to put him over. John Cena once again goes to the shoulder tackle, Solo Sikoa with the no-sell again. John Cena tries it for the third time, Solo Sikoa though. Uppercut to Cena, and Cena's down. Yeah, uppercut, and John Cena goes down this time now. Solo Sikoa just being sold as a powerhouse, right? Yeah. He's being sold as a powerhouse. John Cena's doing a good job at, of course, selling him like that. Paul Heyman's hair just keeps getting whiter by the day. You know it. He stopped dyeing his hair. You can tell he's no longer coloring his hair. That's right. And let's see what else do we have here. Double team effort here from Jimmy and Solo. And G-Money RC, you've got a question here for Ricky. Ricky, my brother, actually was trying to tell us that back in the day, John Cena and, Carlito had quite a rivalry, right? We had some crazy segments, including one of the segments in a nightclub between John Cena and Carlito back in the day. Yeah, Ricky. Much love to you, brothers. Much love to you, Ricky. You're awesome. And here we are again with an uppercut to John Cena, taking him out. It's finally Jimmy Uso's time. Finally, with a strike from Jimmy Uso. That's right. Wait, Ricky, are you behind? I see. So I believe you're a little bit behind us, right, Ricky? Because right now we're already in the middle of the match. I mean, John Cena already getting his ass beat here from the Bloodline. LA Knight still has not had a chance to get in the match. It's been John Cena from the very get-go. LA Knight is still on the apron. That's right. Much love to you, Ricky. That's okay. Yeah. How do you guys enjoy Pat McAfee now joining the commentary? Do you feel like he's added more flavor to the commentary? I don't see it. We are also used to seeing Paul Heyman with his little black hair. The white hair, for some reason, actually also working out pretty well, actually, making him look even better, making him look like even more of a wise man, I guess. And one more time, shoulder headbutt from Solo to John. John goes down. LA Knight does not want to stand on the apron any longer. He's challenging Solo Sikoa to get in his face. After Solo Sikoa trying to maintain a safe distance here between himself and LA Knight, gets John Cena on the top turnbuckle. Cena hanging upside down here from the top rope. Solo Sikoa running over to the ropes, rebounds, and is going to go, oh my goodness, big one on John Cena. And Cena goes down hard, collapses to the mat. It's Solo and it's Jimmy here just showing off. Paul Heyman looks concerned as he stands ringside. Not sure what's going through his head right now. I mean, Bloodline here dominating. Yeah, he's a busy guy. It's true. Andrew says, I don't like Pat on College Game Day. I hate him. My brother, that's why I call Andrew my brother. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I could send you a virtual hug, Andrew. Literally, the only person who agrees with me on this topic of McAfee is Andrew, not take my man. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Phew, thank you, Andrew. You make me feel better now. Thanks. Thanks. That's okay. That's all right, brother. That's all right. And here we are now. John Cena trying to make a tag here to LA Knight. Jimmy Uso from behind, grabbing him, headlock locked in on Cena. And one more time here, pulling him away from his corner, pulling him away from LA Knight. The headlock has been locked in on John Cena. He's down to the mat right now. The match continues. We've got about 65 minutes left before this pay-per-view is going to be wrapping up. 65 minutes, and I believe 1.5 matches still to come. Of course, the final match is a last man standing match. I've got a feeling that Jade Cargill, I mean, Ricky mentioned that Jade Cargill is possibly not going to be making an appearance here tonight, which I don't know why. I've got a feeling that she should be here because they said that she arrived in the building. So for her to be in the building but not show up would be a little bit of it would be hilarious, right? So she should be here, right? But when exactly? Is she going to wait until after the world title match, or is she going to be here before that? I've got a feeling it's going to be right after this match. Jade Cargill, if she's coming out, I think she's going to come out after this match. Let's not forget, Triple H is actually going to be here. He's already here in the building, but he's also going to be here on SmackDown this Friday night. So let's see what that's going to be entailing. Of course, Triple H is going to be here on SmackDown Friday night. Jade Cargill also going to be on SmackDown. So you wonder what's going on here. And Solo Sikoa now in the corner again. He's going to go for the big one, running over to John Cena. John Cena does not get out of the way, and Solo Sikoa just squashes him in that very corner. The Bloodline indeed dominating. Paul Heyman cannot believe it. The fact that he's got his Bloodline stooges destroying an icon, a 16-time world champion. Paul Heyman cannot believe it. Thank you, Andrew, once again. Really appreciate that. Thanks. All right. Okay. Solo Sikoa dominating. John Cena trying to get up. It's terrible. Literally no reaction from the crowd. It is almost like the Thunderdome was a better arena than being in Indianapolis. Truly. I mean, I'm not wrong. I cannot be wrong when I'm saying this, right? The Thunderdome sounded louder than Indianapolis. I mean, I've got to say it. The Thunderdome really was much louder than Indianapolis. And talk about Pat McAfee talking about WrestleMania coming to Indianapolis. That should never happen. Never. Finally, about time. Oh dear, almost there, almost with the tag, but Solo Sikoa once again gets a job done and gets LA Knight off the apron. John Cena still has to fight for himself, still has to survive in this match. Of course, he's not thriving, but he's surviving, and that's what's happening. We've got my brother Mustafa here, who sends out the congratulations to Cody and Jade because they are now, of course, the new tag team champions. That's right. All right. But anyways, here we are again, back to square one. It is wait. You've got to be kidding me. Paul Heyman actually on the phone call, apparently with the tribal chief Roman Reigns, and he's laughing as he's telling him all about what's going down here in this match. The fact that Bloodline is destroying John Cena. Paul Heyman finally relaxing, and he looks happy. He looks proud of his Bloodline boys here. That's for certain. And John Cena, of course, in trouble. Solo Sikoa dragging him over to the corner. Yeah. Yeah, John Cena's rolling out of the way this time. Solo Sikoa, as soon as he climbs the second rope. Man, John Cena's such a loud talker, though, right? You cannot deny that. He's a great guy. All-time great, but he's a loud talker in the ring. And this time around, Solo Sikoa was going to go for the cover on John Cena, and LA Knight literally got in the ring because he thought that Cena might not be able to kick out of this one. But of course, he did kick out at 2. The match still continues. Got about 60 minutes left here for the show's going to be over. Lots of time left. Not a great match. I've got to say, I enjoyed the Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso match versus the Judgment Day a lot more than this match. It was a lot more electric. A lot more tags were made. It was a lot more back and forth than this match. This match, I mean, John Cena is just getting his ass beat, right? That's about it. Yeah, the first match was a lot better. After this match, Ricky, either we go to the main event or we go to Jade Cargill. I think it's got to be Jade, though, but we shall find out. And finally, John Cena with a nut job here, or a nut shot to Solo Sikoa. This could be the moment that he was looking for. Of course, Solo Sikoa is down. John Cena needs to seize this moment, this opportunity. Yeah, he needs to get up and crawl over to LA Knight. John Cena trying to make it. Of course, the distance between Cena and LA Knight is a much bigger than Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. John Cena trying to crawl over to LA Knight, and he's finally made the tag. Yeah, LA Knight in the ring. Finally, the hot tag's been made, and he's going after the weak link of this tag team, actually. He's going after Jimmy Uso. Obviously, the weak link, without a doubt. And an Irish whip here from Jimmy to LA Knight. LA Knight, yeah, nice big neck breaker. Jimmy Uso once again in trouble. LA Knight running over, getting Solo Sikoa off the apron, and following that up with a few kicks to Jimmy Uso. LA Knight in control. The Yes chance breaking up right now. LA Knight once again running over. Solo Sikoa gets involved. He hits him with a nice DDT in the center of the ring. Following that up with a super kick to LA Knight from Jimmy Uso, going for the cover on LA Knight, and he kicks out at 2. Yeah, that's right. We've got, I hope we see Mommy Jade Cargill. I think so. I think, brother, that after this match, we're going to see Jade Cargill come out. But how? Maybe Triple H comes out and introduces her? We shall find out. That's right, Ricky. Yep, that is correct. I think Triple H will come out and introduce Jade Cargill to the fans. I think so. After this match. I expect for that to happen. And here we are once again, LA Knight with the body slammed to Jimmy Uso. Yeah, he's feeling it. He is feeling it. It's time, guys. It's time. It's time for LA Knight. Yeah, that's right. Nice elbow drop here to Jimmy Uso. Running over to Solo. Solo once again was getting involved. LA Knight trying to take care of him. John Cena also with an equalizer on the top turnbuckle. He goes flying cross body on Solo Sikoa, taking him out. Thank you for that. Thanks for coming, Cena. Jimmy Uso with a frog splash on John Cena. Not the legal guy, though. Not the legal guy. But all 4 men are actually flat on the mat right now. LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, John Cena, Solo Sikoa, all 4 of them are flat. They're down and out at the moment. The referee should start counting down to 10 just about now. Let's go, ref. This referee's a sellout, is he not? Come on, referee. Paul Heyman looks a little bit nervous now. He's hung up the call on the Tribal Chief. Earlier we saw him on the phone call with the Tribal Chief talking about how well the boys were doing. But obviously now the tides have changed. The momentum is shifting in this match. He's hung up, and he looks a lot more nervous now. Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso trying to outnumber LA Knight, but he's not going to get outnumbered so easily. He's trying to fight both of the guys back here. One punch for each of them alternatively. John Cena just rolls out of the way. He gives the spotlight. He gives the movement over to LA Knight, making sure that he turns out to be the better performer of the night here. Definitely, LA Knight is stealing the show. And Irish Whip here from Solo to LA Knight. Jimmy Uso throws him over the top rope. LA Knight goes down. John Cena now with the AA over to Solo Sikoa, but Jimmy Uso hits John Cena with a super kick. Why did it look like Jimmy Uso actually super kicked Solo and not Cena? It felt, I could have been wrong, but it felt to me that Jimmy Uso kicked Solo Sikoa in the head and not Cena. Probably the other way, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna get a replay. It was to Cena. Okay, it was to Cena. He kicked Cena in the face. That was okay. And now Jimmy Uso on the top turnbuckle. Looks like he's gonna go for the frog splash again. LA Knight is back in the ring, and he goes running over to Jimmy. He grabs him. We're looking at a superplex on the top, and that's it. A big superplex from the top. This time, Solo Sikoa is not in the ring, which means that Jimmy Uso, for the first time in this match, has been outnumbered by both John Cena and LA Knight. John Cena going to go for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Solo Sikoa, once again, taken off the apron by Cena. 5-knuckle shuffle delivered to Jimmy Uso. LA Knight looking to finish this up. That's right. Is it over? It's over, guys. Nice pop from the fans. They get the victory. John Cena and LA Knight, they are victorious. That's right. Yeah, John Cena and LA Knight, yeah, they've got the victory. Good for them. Good for them. Nice. LA Knight with a little bit of a pop from Indianapolis, right? Indianapolis is such a terrible crowd. Such a terrible crowd. Yeah, so Paul Heyman, of course, not happy. Once again on a phone call with Roman Reigns right here. Of course, LA Knight with a big smile on his face. Nice match. Nice outcome, very predictable. But I honestly did not enjoy the match a lot. The first tag team match that we got opening the show with Cody and Jade, a lot better action in the ring rather than this match. This match, I don't think it was really very compelling. And as far as the in-ring action was concerned, I don't think it was a great match. But very predictable outcome. Of course, we all knew what was going to happen. That's right. That's right, Ricky. Next time we see John Cena, it's going to be Tuesday night NXT, where he's going to be, of course, in the corner of Braun Breaker. So that's of Carmelo Hayes. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, 3-1, Tony. Indeed, brother. Yeah. All right, commercial break once again, guys.
I'm not going home empty-handed. It has to be tonight.
Wait, really? Oh, wow.
Tonight. No, not tonight.
It's crazy.
You're the one that said you didn't want to rush this. You said that you wanted to be ready, and you're not. Do another night. Tonight's not it. Briefcase. Rest up. Easy. Get away. Rest up.
All right, so Damon Priest was not happy. He said, okay, I'm not going to go back home empty-handed. I'm going to cash in tonight. But Rhea Ripley, of course, the brains of the Judgment Day, telling him that, no, you're the one who said you don't want to rush this. You want to wait for the right time. And she tells him not to rush it, not to cash in tonight. So we're not going to get a cash in. Apparently, we're not going to get a cash in. All right, we've got, what else do we have here? Andrew says, it's not been a very good show. Barely a Monday, Friday quality. I agree with that. It's been lackluster. I think Jade Cargill is coming up next. I mean, we've only got one match and an hour to go, right? The last man standing match cannot be an hour long. So definitely, Jade Cargill probably should be up next. And here we are. They're talking about Becky Lynch versus Tegan Knox NXT Women's title match that's going to take place on Monday Night Raw now. Yeah, the fact that they're giving us a preview of what's to come on Monday night, it's a clear indication of how much time they have in their hands that they want to waste. Right? I mean, we don't really need to look at the match card for Monday night right now. We don't. That's right, Ricky. JD, when Priest cash in, doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight, brother Ricky. Does not look like it's going to happen tonight. But let's see. I'm sick and tired of the show. Literally, I feel like we already know what the outcome of the main event is going to be. Seth Rollins is going to retain, I think. Yeah. So, really, I'm so done. Let's see. Andrew says maybe a step above a house show, perhaps. I don't know about that actually. I've been to a lot of house shows, and I've seen some fantastic matches at house shows. Really, very good matches. So I don't know about that, Andrew. Perhaps, maybe not. But I'll tell you this. Tonight, the best match was the first match. In my books, that was the best match. I feel like they really had a very nice back and forth, very good chemistry. Of course, Cody is a great performer. But Cody and Jay, they tore the house down against the Judgment Day. Very good performance. I felt like Finn Balor was perhaps the weakest link of the match. Did not really enjoy his performance, but Damian Priest brought it to the table. He did a fantastic job tonight. I really enjoyed it. And after that, of course, the women's triple threat match was also a sweet match. But other than that, it's been a very average show. Other than that, very average. All right, so we're still waiting. Still waiting. Come on, Jade. We all know that Jade Cargill is coming up next, right?
Who else will be joining us? Find out live immediately following Fastlane right here on Peacock. Well, shifting gears in Indianapolis as we delve deeply.
Really? I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. No Jade Cargill still. We're going to the World Title match right up next. Of course, a nice video pack. Guys, I've got a feeling that Jade Cargill will not be here. I mean, Ricky said it. They might actually not have Jade Cargill here. They probably will just have her at the press conference, and that's about it. But seems like it. Does not feel like we're going to get Jade Cargill on the show. But the surprising part is we've got, if this is a 3-hour pay-per-view, which I'm not sure how it's going to be a 3-hour pay-per-view because we've only got one match left, there's still like 40 minutes left before 3 hours, before the 3-hour mark. So I'm not sure what's happening. We've got Gary saying, AJ, I'm going to make this interesting. I'm going to pick Shinsuke Nakamura. I like that. I actually would like for it to be Shinsuke Nakamura, but I think it's going to be Seth Rollins, brother Gary. Let's see. Oh, no, Raquel has drawn. I know. Yeah. I was excited about Raquel Rodriguez. When she had that SmackDown match, I'm pretty sure we all remember that match. Fantastic match, really. Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey, SmackDown. She kicked her arse. It felt like, okay, like she is bringing it. She's going to be the big star. But then they had her in weird tag teams, Liv Morgan and whatnot. And, went nowhere with that. And even right now, she just seems lost on the roster. Yeah. I would have liked for her to do a lot better, but it's just not been it. And Ricky says, I picked Nakamura to win. I like that, brother Ricky. I like that. I would like that too, but, I've got my doubts. Of course, a very long video package before the match starts. Yeah, G-Money also says I want Nakamura to win. He's earned it. I agree with that. He's earned it. For years, he's been working hard, so definitely has earned it. Still got like 45 minutes left. All right. So let's see. Riddle is facing Nia. That's right. She is facing Nia Jax. Again, I'm not sure why Nia Jax is back, really. I thought she was done with wrestling, but she was fired by the company. She did say that she was done with wrestling forever, but she's back. So I still don't know why. As far as the Authors of Pain is concerned, guys, I see their name being popped up here and there, but the truth is that the Authors of Pain, last time that I checked, about 2 weeks ago, one is still in Canada, one is still in Netherlands. They're not even in America. So all these rumors about the Authors of Pain coming back, far from the truth. I believe far from the truth. Yeah, they're great guys, by the way. Great guys. I have great friendship with those people. They're very cool people, but I don't know if they're coming back yet. Very good people, though. So far, it's a 4 out of 5 stars. 0.5 for the appearance of Jade Cargill and Cody. Yeah, let's see if Jade actually got to show up. I've got a feeling that she's not, but we shall find out. Shinsuke Nakamura making a very nice and sweet entrance here. You guys remember when Fastlane was like a pre-pay-per-view for WrestleMania, the last stop before WrestleMania? I'm glad that's not the case anymore because Elimination Chamber before WrestleMania makes a lot more sense than Fastlane. Yep, you're right, Tony. Time for the main event indeed, brother. This better be worth it. This better be worth it. Yeah. All right, Shinsuke Nakamura coming in here in all white, everything. Nice. Cool. I see Ricky's got some big lines here for Shinsuke Nakamura. We got Andrew says, I must be watching a different show than everyone. Wait. What's happening, Andrew? What's going on over there now? G-Money says, I still think that Damian will cash in on whoever wins. What they did backstage was just a little misdirection. I feel a service coming up. I like that. And, I feel like we need that. It's been a very dull show, to be honest. So a cash in would at least spice things up. Or at least an attempt to cash in would spice things up. Otherwise, it's been a very dull show. It's not been a great show. Very flat. Very, very flat. And what is this guy doing? What is he wearing? I thought that this guy, Seth Rollins, was done with his awful outfits. But tonight he comes out here looking like looking like Bumblebee. I'm not even sure what the heck he's trying to be tonight. Yeah. But Seth Rollins, the heck is he wearing? Yeah, that's weird. I know Becky Lynch also used to wear some weird clothes, but she never went this weird. Seth Rollins is like a whole different game. That's for certain. Yeah. What the hell is he wearing? Those are my pair of sunglasses, but in white, guys. Those Versace's, yeah, I love my Versace's. I'll tell you what, a normal pair of glasses do not fit me. That's a truth, right? They just don't fit me. And I'm wearing Ray Bans tonight. They don't fit me very well. Usually, I'm not sure what the size, is followed in America, but over here, the size that are followed, usually for a typical man, size 38, 39 is the max that they wear, right? And that's a standard size that's sold across the country, basically. For me, it's a size 50, 54. That's the glasses size. And it's very hard to get. So for me, to buy sunglasses, I've got to travel outside of India to buy myself one pair because in India, they don't sell sunglasses or even, your optical glasses my size. It's very hard. So Versace is one company, one brand that fits me very well. Again, whatever is Central is wearing. Apart from those sunglasses, weird as hell. Tony says Seth has got a star in a Marvel film, so I'm predicting Nakamura winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I like that. Okay. The show I'm watching is lucky to be a star show. Okay, all right, Andrew. Andrew says looks like a recycled Becky jacket, perhaps, brother. I love my Oakleys. All right. Oakley's also sweet. Why not? Never worn a pair, but Oakleys are good as well. They come in good designs. Ring entrance gear is getting out of control. Tone it down. I agree with that. Definitely. No. Whatever the heck Seth Rollins is wearing is definitely out of control. But Shinsuke Nakamura is still very classy. Look at that. Just takes out of his robe and throws it away. And he's ready to go. Yeah. Oakleys are badass. I like that, Andrew. We got Andrew says that will be a WWE move to screw Shinsuke out of her title. What if Rhea Ripley comes out with the briefcase and she tries to cash in the briefcase on behalf of Damian Priest, and Jade Cargill comes out trying to stop Rhea Ripley? That will be a moment, right? That will be a moment. But let's see. We've got Shinsuke Nakamura sliding out of the ring here to safety. Seth Rollins, this is like rule 101 of being a wrestler. Never follow your opponent outside of the ring. And never follow them back into the ring, because once they get back into the ring, they already are in the ring and they're waiting for you to come back so they can get the upper hand with those kicks and whatnot. Yeah. Seth Rollins here realized what Shinsuke Nakamura is trying to do. And here he is now. He's coming into the ring, but with an equalizer, with a kendo stick, of course. This is a no DQ match. Anything goes, last man standing. So Seth Rollins can use any weapon that he'd like for it to use. No, it's not just about the glasses being wide. It's also about the length of it. So they don't really reach my ear. So that's another problem. But also the width of the glasses also matter. But these what I'm wearing right now is a pair of Ray-Bans, and they fit me well, but still not great. Yeah, over here at least they don't sell very big glasses. Like they sell a standard size 38, 39, and that's the tough part. Let's see. We got Jade. That could set up a Jade Rhea match for the ages. I know. It would be great. But again, Rhea Ripley probably will not come over the briefcase because, first of all, that would be intergender wrestling, which WWE does not really promote. And on top of that, she was the one who was advising Damian Priest not to cash in. So for her to cash in, would be, what do I say? Wouldn't make her look very good, right? And here we are now. Seth Rollins gets the mat out of the way. That's right. Was about to powerbomb Shinsuke Nakamura straight on the concrete. Shinsuke Nakamura gets out of the way to safety, grabs Seth from behind, was about to send him headfirst into the steel steps, but Seth Rollins with a nice reversal and sends Shinsuke Nakamura head bouncing off the steel steps. Shinsuke Nakamura is now down. Seth Rollins in control of the match, at least for now. Once again, looking to send him headfirst into the steel steps, and he does it. Shinsuke Nakamura is down. Not doing too well in the match right now. Seth Rollins is in control. He gets the steel steps, picks them up. He's looking to cause some more damage here. Much love to you, Ricky. Awesome. And yeah, Seth Rollins attacking Shinsuke Nakamura straight in the ribs with those steel steps. He's got to go for a round 2, it seems. Yeah, running over to Shinsuke. Shinsuke gets out of the way. Good for him that he got out of the way because he was looking to kill Shinsuke Nakamura, it seems. Oh my goodness! Seth Rollins is looking to curb stomp him on those steel steps. Shinsuke gets out of the way, and once again, though, Seth Rollins stays in control. Nice reversal to Shinsuke Nakamura. But Seth Rollins still has the match under his control here. Looking for some more weapons under the ring. He's got some kendo sticks. What else is he looking for? He's shopping for some weapons under the ring. Let's see. So we've got some kendo sticks in the ring. We've got some steel chairs. Man, again, rule 101 of wrestling. Do not ever, get all these weapons in the ring because your opponent will end up using them, for his own advantage. And I'm pretty certain that right now Seth Rollins is trying to fill the ring with those weapons, but Shinsuke Nakamura will be the first guy to use them. That's for certain. And here we are now. We've got some trash can. We got kendo sticks, steel chairs, table, another table. What is he looking to do? I would pop if they stack those tables on top of each other. Oh, they're not going to do that, right? Of course not. What was that for? What was that for? Seth Rollins pulled out that table only to just discard it, not even get in the ring. That is funny. All right, Brother Andrew, I'll take a look. Thank you. Let's see. No, I love role plays. Role plays are nice. Thanks. They do look badass, too. I like that. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Big knee drop on the back of the head of Seth Rollins. Pretty big. Shinsuke Nakamura is finally in control of the match, at least for now. I feel like between this WWE and AEW rivalry, of course, it helps wrestling in general, but both the companies should try to appeal to the casual audiences, try to appeal to the mainstream audience, not just wrestling, but also outside of wrestling. They should try to make wrestling big, right? Just like Super Bowl, it's a national sensation. Super Bowl, everybody talks about it. The day after Super Bowl, they will talk about, did you watch the game? And by the game, you already know they mean to say Super Bowl, right? That's what WrestleMania should be like. It should be like, on the tip of every American's tongue. Did you watch the game? And by the game, it should be WrestleMania. It should be obvious. So I hope that they make, WrestleMania or All In. They take it that stage, that height. And I feel like a way to do that would to have, halftime shows. That's very important. Halftime shows, just like Super Bowl does, right? You've got big stars coming in. Of course, you bring in that mainstream appeal with those stars. I feel like it's about time wrestling should have halftime shows. I know 2 nights is very commercially successful for Nick Khan and WWE. They like selling tickets for 2 nights because that brings in more money, more revenue, double the revenue of ticket sales. But, making it a 1-day event only, a very long event from afternoon until midnight with halftime shows and everything, it's a total, extravaganza. 2 nights is not nearly the same, I feel. But, all right, coming back to the topic of this match, Seth Rollins right now down and out, but Shinsuke Nakamura in control. We've still got 30 minutes left before this show is going to be over. So still a lot of time left here. Of course, this match started about 15 minutes ago, so we're halfway through into it. We've still got a lot of time left before the show is going to be over. Oh, my goodness. Shinsuke Nakamura placing the trash can on Seth Rollins and now hitting Seth Rollins with the kendo stick. Just like I said, if you are filling up the ring with weapons, you are definitely gonna be, helping your opponent, because your opponent will end up using those weapons on yourself, and that's what's happening again. It's a rule of thumbs. Shinsuke Nakamura dominating here, trying to choke Seth Rollins. Yeah. The fans are so dead here in Indianapolis, and I don't even blame them. I mean, yeah, there has not been a pop-worthy moment in this match so far, right? Apart from that steel steps, move spot. Apart from that, there's been nothing. I wonder if Shinsuke Nakamura asked Glenn Jacobs if he could borrow his ring arrow. That is. Oh wow, never actually thought about it, but you're right. Look at those pants, very similar to Kane. Yeah, I like that. My favorite is unmasked. Actually, a lot of people love the masked Kane from the 90s or early 2000s. My favorite version of Kane, to be honest, the unmasked Kane that we got during the 2006 2007. Yeah, I loved that version of Kane. That version of Kane was it for me. It was great. He had a great look. It was incredible. We've got Seth Rollins now with a candlestick in hand, looking for the tides to turn in this match, and that's happening. We've got Seth Rollins with some candlestick shots straight to the back of Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura down right now. Seth Rollins is in control. Nakamura is screaming out in pain and agony. Rollins is enjoying the ride, and he gets the trash can. He's trying to give Shinsuke Nakamura a little taste here of his own sins, and here we are, trash can shot to the head. Shinsuke rolls out to safety ringside. Seth Rollins now looking to go for a big dive through the second rope. And Shinsuke Nakamura does not get out of the way. Seth Rollins with a beautiful dive here to the outside. Shinsuke Nakamura is down. Seth gets him back into the ring here. What is he looking to do now? We've got a candlestick once again in the hands of Seth Rollins. He's been wanting to use the same candlestick from the very beginning, right? And looking for a candlestick shot again to the gut here, to the thigh of Shinsuke Nakamura, actually. Following that up with a big boot to the face, set Shinsuke Nakamura down. I've got a feeling that he's going to roll out of the way. Seth Rollins is looking for the frog splash. Nakamura does not roll away, and Seth Rollins executes that pretty damn well. Seth Rollins is in control again. Shinsuke Nakamura continues to be in trouble. The referee counting down to the town because, of course, this is the last man standing match. If you're able to incapacitate your opponent to beat the 10 count, you win the match. But Seth Rollins is up on his feet, and so is Shinsuke Nakamura. Rollins was going to go for the candlestick shot again on Nakamura, but Nakamura, there you are. You guys remember the last man standing match, I believe, at Over the Limit, if I'm not wrong? Yeah, it was Over the Limit. Yeah. John Cena stood on top of a car that was a prop, right, on the stage. He stood on top of the car, and he delivered an AA to Batista from the top of the car, and actually the stage collapsed, right, and he went down. Batista went down with the stage, and that's how he was not able to beat the 10 count, and that's how he won the match. I also remember another last man standing match, I believe, that John Cena and Batista had previously, where John Cena duct taped his legs around the ring post, and Batista could not get up, and that's how John Cena won that match as well. Yeah. John Cena and Batista had a funny back-and-forth rivalry, but nothing beats Cena and Orton. Their rivalries were the best. I remember very damn well the I Quit match, and that match was really, brutal. Remember it very well. The I Quit match between John Cena and Randy Orton at at a pay-per-view called The Breaking Point. And that was a pay-per-view that we only saw, by the way, a curb stomp here from Seth Rollins to Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a pay-per-view that we only saw once, right? Breaking Point never made a comeback. It was a pay-per-view where every single match was a submission match, right? It was a match where no pinfalls happened, no DQ, it was a submission match, stipulation for the entire pay-per-view, all match cards, all matches on the card. And John Cena was in an I Quit match with Randy Orton. What a brutal match. John Cena also ended up winning that match. Great match that was. Great match. I remember watching it as a kid. Still remember it very clearly. What a great match. And here we are. Seth Rollins Shinsuke Nakamura beats the 10 count. And as soon as he gets up, Seth Rollins throws him over to the ringside again. The referee again counting down to the 10. Seth Rollins here trying to disassemble the commentator's desk. Of course, Cody Rhodes here delivered a crossroads earlier tonight on that same table. The table did not break. I wonder if it's going to be a different story here when Seth Rollins or Shinsuke Nakamura try to use the table. Gary says John Cena also had a great rivalry with JBL. Indeed, brother. Yeah, he had a great back and forth with JBL too. Gotta give JBL credit. In his early years, yeah, definitely helped John Cena a lot. You're right about that, Gary. 100%. Very well. Wow. With those steel steps, straight to the head, straight to the face. The steel ladder bouncing off the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. And Nakamura now on his knees trying to beat the count, as Seth Rollins is now stacking up the ladder right next to the commentator's table. I've got a feeling that Seth Rollins is looking for a big dive from the top of the ladder as he lays out Shinsuke Nakamura on the commentator's table. This is going to be crazy. I'm not sure if Shinsuke is going to get out of the way or not, but this is going to be crazy nevertheless. Yeah, definitely. No. Shinsuke is not even laid out on the table. He's like, no, it's not happening. Shinsuke is so getting out of the way, guys. He's so getting out of the way. Yeah. Otherwise, he'd break his back. If he stays bent like that. Yeah, he gets out of the way already. There you go. What a coward. What a coward. Shinsuke gets out of the way. I know, Tony. We almost had an oh my god moment over here, but Shinsuke gets out of the way. Seth is bleeding from where his elbow. I saw there was a little bit of a cut on his elbow earlier, in the match, but where is he bleeding from? Let's see. Once again, we're back to the concrete floor. Seth Rollins, is he looking to use... Oh, he's not. Sends Shinsuke Nakamura over the barricade and to the crowd. I don't see any blood, Andrew. That's got to be from the elbow, I guess, right? I think so. I did notice a cut on his elbow early on in the match. And now he gets a steel chair, and he's now also making his way across the barricade into the crowd with that steel chair. Of course, his opponent Shinsuke Nakamura trying to get away. Seth Rollins hits him with a steel chair shot straight to the back. Nakamura trying to make his way back to the gorilla, it seems. Or is he not? Seth Rollins sending Nakamura over to the barricade, the steel barricade this time. Nakamura in trouble. Yep. Still got about 25 minutes left. Either this pay-per-view is going to be a short one, or we're going to have Jade Cargill coming out at the end, which I feel is very unlikely now, but let's see. You're right about that, Tony. Either in the VIP section or somewhere in the gorilla, either of the two. I don't know. I feel like the WWE kind of like ruined the surprise by announcing that they've signed Jade Cargill. I feel like just her showing up without any prior notice or announcement would have been just a whole moment. But of course, they chose to announce it and whatnot, so that's that. Shinsuke Nakamura throwing Seth Rollins down to the stage here. That must have hurt. Right hand knuckles are bloody, I see, yeah. I also noticed blood on his right elbow, so makes sense. Thanks for that, Andrew, thank you. Yeah, Seth Rollins is down. The referee counting down, of course, to the 10. He gets up to his feet here. Of course, you don't have to get pinned. No submissions. None of that stuff in this match. No DQ. So if you want, the champion to drop his title without making him look weak, this would be a match to do it because, again, just like John Cena has done previously, if you duct tape somebody's legs, they're not going to be able to break the count. So, of course, you've got to win that way, and you're not going to make the champion look weak either. So, Shinsuke Nakamura could also find a very clever way of winning the match without making Seth Rollins look weak and actually become champion for once. So, let's see. Once again, steel chair shots over and over again to Seth Rollins, following that up with a kick to the chest. Seth Rollins in trouble, in pain, and desperately trying to make it back to the ring here. As Shinsuke Nakamura again meets him. Steel meets the back of Seth Rollins. Of course, you've got those kinesio tapes in the back of Rollins over there as well, to the lower back. Kinesio tapes, they work like miracle, really. I mean, I've used them so many times. We've got like a whole bundle at home of kinesio tapes. They're great. Like, you've got any pains, any aches, put them on. And really, your pain does help with pain management. And that's why you see so many wrestlers these days wearing those kinesio tapes. Yeah. Once again, on the concrete goes Seth Rollins, and now the referee is counting down to the 10. This is the second time that Seth Rollins actually has bounced. His body has bounced off the concrete floor. That's got to be hurting. And Shinsuke Nakamura once again hitting him from behind. Seth Rollins in a bit of trouble again, but he's in the ring. So the fact that he's in the ring first before Shinsuke Nakamura means that he could turn the tables around now that if he'd like to. And here we are now. Shinsuke Nakamura, what is he looking to do? Running over to Seth with a super kick to Nakamura. And a pedigree. It's so funny that, what we call the super kick these days. Back in the day, that used to be a very brutal finisher, the sweet chin music. But now it has been reduced to just a wrestling move, the super kick. Yeah. Welcome back, Ricky. We missed you. Andrew says, I do see a cash-in happening today. It must. It must. Firstly, because they've got a lot of time to waste. So cash-in would make sense. And secondly, this show has been very bland. A cash-in would help spice things up. So there should be a cash-in. Should be a cash-in. What is happening here? Seth Rollins. Now, another table spot. Are we getting it? He's got the table up, of course, against the ring, but the other way around, right? He's fixing that. What is he trying to do? He's just wasting his time with the table right now. He's stacking it up now in that corner. Shinsuke Nakamura also beating the count, getting up to his feet here. Seth Rollins is wasting time. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the one who will go through that table. Shinsuke Nakamura just waiting on Seth Rollins there. Right, Seth grabs him from his head. Shinsuke sends him back first into the ring, into the apron again. Following that up with some punches with a kick to the head. Yeah, Seth Rollins is going to go through the table. It's apparent. He's going to roll out. Now Seth's going to roll out. Seth's rolling out. The way he's lying on the table, he's rolling out, guys. Seth's rolling. Oh my, he did not. Wow. Shinsuke delivered, and the table finally broke. Finally, a table broke at Fastlane, right? So far, all these tables have been surviving, but finally one broke, one gave up. Good stuff. Yeah. The referee one more time, counting down to the 10. Both the guys are down. We got about 15 to 17 minutes left. Rollins is back up on his feet again. That's right. He's beat the count. Steel chair shot from Nakamura once, twice to the back of Seth Rollins, thrice. Yeah, Nakamura is unforgiving tonight, right? He wants the title at any cost. Wow. Seth's back on his feet. Good for him. All right, Shinsuke right behind Seth Rollins. He grabs him from his hair. Rollins sending Shinsuke Nakamura headfirst into the ring post. The LED ring post glitching out now after that impact. What is Seth Rollins looking to do? Looks like Seth Rollins is once again looking at the ladder. He has his intentions back of putting Shinsuke Nakamura through the commentator's desk. He's looking to do it. He wants to put Shinsuke Nakamura through that desk. Yes. He will look to do it now. Yeah. It's apparent. Seth Rollins limping towards Shinsuke Nakamura. He grabs him, lays him down on the commentator's desk. Once again, Shinsuke's got to get out of the way. He will. The way that he's laid him down, literally bent him over the commentator's table, there's no way that Shinsuke Nakamura will take that impact. He's got to get out of the way. He does. He does. And Seth Rollins is surprised because Shinsuke Nakamura also climbing the ladder now. Seth Rollins did not see that coming. If we get a superplex of that ladder, it's going to be crazy. That's going to be a crazy-ass move. Superplex from the top is going to be insane. A red mist here. A red mist from Shinsuke, and he sends Seth Rollins down through the table. Is this going to be it? Right before the table spot, you could hear a person in the crowd yelling his disapproval of how slow this match is. I'm telling you, Andrew, this show has not been great. Of course, that spot was cool. Yeah, Seth Rollins has gone through the table, the red mist and everything. I think we're getting a new champion right now. Is Rollins getting up? No, he's not. Rollins gets up. The match continues. But this, Andrew, I agree with whoever said that, because really, how many pay-per-views have we called together? How many pay-per-views have we watched together? This is not it. This is not it. I know why True decided to have a family get-together tonight, because he knew that Fastlane was going to be lame, right? The predictions champion. And here we are now. Seth Rollins is down, of course. The mist and everything. He's exhausted. We got about 15 minutes left. That wasn't rated PG, says Tony. Yep. And here we are now, Tony. Backbreaker. Big backbreaker to Seth Rollins. Back first into the steel chair. Seth Rollins, of course, hurting. Shinsuke running over to Seth. Seth will get out of the way. Oh, my goodness. One more time. A kick to the head. And that sends Seth Rollins through the already, cracked table, breaking it in two halves again. If Seth Rollins is able to get up now, he's not losing this match. Wait, is it over? Now he'll get up. He'll get up. He's getting up. It's a 9. He gets up. Yeah, I mean, even after all of that, if he's still getting up to his feet, he is not losing this match, guys. It's obvious. He's not losing this match. Crazy match, says Ricky. I see you, Ricky, enjoying the show. That's nice. That's good. And through the barricade, Shinsuke Nakamura sending Seth Rollins through the barricade. We've got about 30 minutes left before the show is going to be over. Of course, we are now going to the VIP section of the arena where the VIP ticket holders are sitting. Of course, they get to take home all these chairs that they're seated in right now. These event chairs. Ricky says, I've got a feeling Seth's back is already hurting right now. You're right about that. I mean, lots of, steel chair shots from the back. Lots of pain that he's gone through in this match, without a doubt. Oh. What is happening here?
Stipulation. It could prove to be the end of Seth Rollins.
Shinsuke places Seth Rollins on the table. And what an age are we living in these days, right? I think in the future, 20, 30 years from now, people are going to be looking at these videos and they're going to be laughing. Look at all these people. These days, people are more concerned about taking pictures or recording videos than they are about enjoying a moment, right? Look at all these people with their phones in their hands and whatnot. People turning their back towards these performers. It's all about pictures these days, guys. I'll tell you what. It's a sad situation, but it's the truth. And a pedigree from Seth Rollins to Shinsuke Nakamura on the table. The table does not break. That's awesome. Great quality tables tonight at Fastlane. And Seth Rollins now curb stomp as well to Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura is down.
I don't know how Rollins managed to do it, but he did deliver the stomp. But in delivering this stomp, how much strength does Rollins have in his lower body right now with the back and the conditioning? 6 Rollins trying to drag himself back to his feet. Nakamura trying to...
Yeah, Jade's not even appearing tonight, guys. Like, we were all hyped that she's going to be here. It's not happening. Finally, the table breaks. This should hopefully be it. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we've got Ricky saying, the crowd is so bad, definitely don't come back to India ever again. The crowd is bad. Ricky says, definitely do not ever come back to Indianapolis. But Pat McAfee said that maybe Indianapolis deserves a WrestleMania. How do you feel about that, Ricky?
Nakamura trying to make it to his feet. Nakamura collapses. Rollins makes the count.
That's right. Seth Rollins is victorious. Nakamura almost made it back to his feet before collapsing down again, which means that Seth Rollins beat the count and he is still the champion. Seth Rollins is victorious, guys. He's victorious. Seth Rollins is still your champion. I know, Ricky. I know. You're right. You're right. James is only here for AEW. Doesn't watch WWE anymore. But that's right, guys. Seth Rollins is still your world champion. It's happened. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It has been it was great watching the show with all of you. Of course, as always, it's a treat having all of you here tonight with me. It was great watching it with you. But the show itself was quite slow, a little bit bland. Could have been better, I feel. It could have been a much better show. It was. I don't feel it was a pay-per-view quality show overall. It was an okay show. But, yeah. Still the champion, Seth Rollins. They're just never going to put the title on Shinsuke Nakamura. I think we all need to accept the reality. Jade Cargill is here. She walked in the pre-show. That's right. She's here backstage, but did not appear tonight on the pay-per-view. G-Money not happy. That's right. 3-2. Good stuff, Tony. Ricky also 3-2. That's a tie. I know. G-Money says, I want that cash in now. But you know what? With Seth Rollins in the crowd, a cash in is not very likely, right? Because usually a champion, if you want to cash in on him, they're usually down in the mat or something, and then you come in, with your briefcase. But Seth Rollins is literally here celebrating in the crowd, right? He seems like he's okay. So cash in probably is not going to happen, right? Yeah, I know. Ricky says this is BS. There you go. We've got Captain America, Tony, my brother. Where is Priest? I know, yeah. Rhea Ripley made him change his mind. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, guys. I was hopeful that, okay, they're going to surprise us with something, but now they've got nothing to surprise us with. This show does actually get over before 3 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes, and the show is over. So very... considerably short pay-per-view, especially if you want to compare to some of the AEW pay-per-views that happened recently. Man, this one was a short pay-per-view. Yeah, this was short. Not even 3 hours long, guys. Not even 3 hours long. If you just count the action probably under 2 hours. So, yeah, very short pay-per-view, without a doubt. We're just getting a replay now for the entire event. 5 out of 10 from my brother Gary, 6 from Ricky, 4.75 out of 5 stars. So Tony's happy. I've got to give the show a 5 out of 10. I'm with Gary tonight. I felt great watching the show with all of you. It was a pleasure. But the pay-per-view in general, wow. I've seen far better, pay-per-views from WWE. This was not expected, but really, Andrew says it in a much nicer way. He says, horrible show. That's right. Yeah, but Tony enjoyed it, and I also enjoyed your company, guys, a lot. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the love. Pleasure watching these shows with all of you. I hope that everybody has a good night, sleep well, and don't let any bad nightmares come from this pay-per-view, because the pay-per-view is over. So, yeah, it's all about the future now. Of course, we've got Monday Night Raw to look forward to, which hopefully should be good with Jade Cargill's debut, hopefully. And then we've also got, of course, NXT, which is going to be a crazy Tuesday night. AEW versus WWE should be good. So that's that. Love you back, Brother Ricky. Thanks for that. Cody and Jay are new tag team champions. EO still may be champion. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens, Tony. 5 out of 10. I agree with Gary as well. G-Money, I agree with all of you guys, with both of you. 5 out of 10 is a very decent score for this show. Very, very generous, I would say. Yeah. And Andrew says, I hope better booking on Tuesday. Me too, brother. I mean, Tuesday night, the stakes are high. Hopefully they don't just throw out these talents, right? All these people like John Cena and Paul Heyman. Hopefully they just don't throw them out just for the sake of cheap ratings, but they actually do something meaningful with them. That's what I'm hoping for, but we shall see. And yeah, 0.5 from Nigel as well. I see that. Okay. All right. Thank you, my brothers. Thanks for being here. I hope that everybody has a good night. Sleep well. With that being said, the show is actually over. Even the video package for the show is over. That's crazy. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Sleep well. Take care. And I will see you guys Monday for Raw. Much love again. Good night, guys. Take care. Much love. Thank you. Bye.